Lego.
Lego, let's go.
Let's go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to SNKronize. My name is James. I'm joined here by Olaf, and once again, via the interwebs, we've got KittyKaboooom in the house, virtually in the house.
I'm here. I'm just slightly somewhere else.
Yes.
We're finally in the 90s. We have people virtually appearing.
Yeah.
Running in the 90s.
I'm gonna load this down so she
Sorry.
doesn't go through.
It's one of like my favorite Initial D songs.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So, hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Sadly enough, SNK didn't give us a new silhouette yesterday.
We kind of assumed that was going to be the case.
Yeah, but
So-
obviously
They
next
made-
week we're getting the big dump, hopefully.
So, with that in mind, though, it's a good time to remind people, first and foremost, that next week's show, we are going to be running 2 hours later.
Yes.
So we'll be starting at 8 p.m. Pacific, because we want to
Don't
have the
forget,
normal
kids.
show runtime of like an hour to speculate and everything.
Right, yeah.
Because as long as everything remains, and I did all my math properly, the Tokyo Game Show SNK segment will be at 9 p.m. Pacific on Wednesday. So we will be moving our schedule a little bit so that we can do a restream during that and live react and talk about it and gush. And
I'll see if maybe before we start, I can just stream some random stuff just so the stream is live. So when people jump in, I can let them know that we'll be starting a little bit later.
Maybe.
Yeah, something to that degree. But yeah, so obviously that's going to be happening next week. Where, I mean, do we know if we're getting a lot of new information, or are we just hoping?
We know nearly for sure that we're getting new information, because the new rival Paint Girl is supposed to be playable in the demo there.
That's right.
So that means that, like, one way or another, they have to reveal her. Like, because if they don't reveal her, then, well, I mean, the playing audience is going to be the ones revealing her. They probably want to give her a show. You know.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, so
I'm highly confident she's going to have her trailer, and we're finally going to get to know all about her.
And it's probably going to be one of the highlights of the hour-long presentation, because it's like almost an hour long. I think they're actually slated for 50 minutes, so like 5 before and 5 after, or 10 before, 10 after, whatever.
Give them that wiggle room for technical difficulties.
Yeah.
I mean, what an unprofessional stream having technical difficulties.
No,
Dude.
what are you talking about? What a professional stream for actually having that
I know, right?
But yeah, so we had Kukri last week, and then we've got TGS next week. So, you know, not really surprising there's no trailer, silhouette, anything this week, but at least we did get the like pencil drawing of Kukri with like the developer notes.
That's right.
And it's one of the more elaborate sets of developer notes.
I'm actually surprised that we didn't get the silhouette for Paint Girl, though, just so we know, like, all right, here she comes, kind of thing.
We're probably going to get her next week. I would not be surprised. And at the rate things are going, I wouldn't be... Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if they actually reveal someone else, too. Because a lot of times they do that.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if it's going to be an hour-long presentation.
Yeah,
And we're already expecting, Paint Girl. So I would not be surprised if maybe they threw in some either K or Hydern, because we've already seen them. We already know they're in there. Maybe they'll just, be like, oh, it's TGS, so here's another one.
Yeah.
So I would...
Well, with the hour-long presentation, we're also probably going to get 20 minutes of the mechanics we've already been shown.
Yeah.
Because they have to show everyone who's not following.
Exactly. And they're probably going to go into it more detail anyways.
Yeah.
And just have the full-on breakdown for people who haven't gone to the website yet or have been catching up.
Yeah. Well, there's still a lot of sub-details of all the mechanics that we have a lot of questions on.
How much meter, how do the supers work during max mode?
Yeah, does Shatter Strike refund you if you don't tank something, or if you cancel into it because it's a comboable move? Do you still get that 50% refund?
Right.
There's a bunch of little questions like that. And we still don't know, what's going to happen, how it looks with the rest of your teams. There's a lot of details.
Which I'm really hoping we get teammates cheering you on in the background, but with the way 14 was and the way the backgrounds are, I'm kind of losing hope in that. even though I
It's a
would
slim
really like
chance.
it.
It's a slim chance, but it would be really cool.
I mean, we've already seen gameplay footage, and they're not there.
Yeah,
so.
but we've also seen gameplay
Exactly,
footage without
but-
other characters' names on your screen.
Yeah.
And they always have your whole team displayed name-wise at the very least.
That's right.
Yeah,
And-
I mean, they can edit it however they want, but I'm sure, like, they're just doing that,
Just
you
turn
know,
off
little
some
by little.
elements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Cookie?
Oh, hey, Cookie, what's going on? Mwah! Miss you. Hi.
I also
But,
respect
yeah,
the dedication from Noah here, taking the day off so he can watch it at midnight, dude. That is
I dig it.
Aw.
very impressive.
Good stuff, Noah. Thank you, Noah.
Man.
Yeah. That's gonna be a thing. But yeah, so I mean, let's go ahead and bring up the thing that's on the other screen right now.
Okay, sure.
Uh-oh. Do you need your lab coat and glasses?
No.
Or
It's
not today?
That.
It's the
So it's
Kukri
the
text.
Kukri sketch with the
Yeah.
text.
And what's cool is, again,
Yes.
they're definitely leaning in more to revealing the face.
Yeah,
right?
a little bit by little
I mean,
bit.
look at that. That is definitely more face in an artwork, right? I mean, I'm assuming most of the artwork I feel like I've seen before, you could never really see his
Yeah,
face at all.
you saw maybe like a chin and then eyes.
Right.
Like he looks like something out of the intro to Scooby-Doo half the time.
Zoinks! But
During the ending for KOF 14, we found out that Kukri had been deeply involved in Ash's resurrection. I'm not sure how I feel about that phrasing, but however, there still remain many unanswered questions as to who exactly he is. Look forward to when his team story gets revealed, as it reveals the reasons behind him entering the tournament, as well as who he's teaming up with. In terms of his functionality, Kukri, with extra vowels,
yeah, I know, right?
now has a brand new skill. He's able to create a pillar of sand at a random distance away from him. This attack is considered a projectile, and is great for adding pressure from a medium distance. He has a fairly high hitbox, meaning it will catch opponents using short hops.
Good.
The EX version increases the hitbox even higher, and can hit the opponent multiple times depending on the distance, which can then be followed up. By adding to his bewildering playstyle, players are going to have a much easier time playing with their opponents.
How was Kukri in the previous game? Like, how was Kukri considered strong, especially with the stun combos and all that stuff like that? Or
I think he was more like dead middle of the road kind of thing. Like, he had some shit, but there weren't that many dedicated players, and it kind of was another one of those, why would I do this when I can play a stronger, easier character?
right. So, would you feel like that the new move, having that sand pillar, is something he kind of needed in terms of strength?
I wouldn't say needed, but it's going to be a welcome change. But I think the system mechanics are going to help him a lot too, because he's not going to be outshadowed and completely overshadowed by people who can mash B quick max, since that's less of an option.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Because I mean, a lot of 14's tier list just came down to good poke quick max.
Okay.
I have a question for James. James, remember last week during the trailer, how you took that picture of Kukri and you tried to lighten it up so we could see his face?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you did that just right then and there on the show, right?
Yeah.
All right, I have seen that picture all throughout last week on Facebook and like shared on Twitter, and people calling it like a cursed image.
So that one,
and I was like,
couple,
wait a minute, James did that, didn't he?
Well, he did that one, but there was actually one of the other guys on Twitter did like 4 different images and tried to like do as much as he could.
Okay, gotcha.
Because like it's actually surprising. One of the shots you can actually like completely see his braids and everything.
Yeah, you can like see everything.
Okay. I mean, I didn't do anything
I'm
special. I just upped the contrast and brightness, so anyone could do that pretty easily. So, yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like I've seen it so much. I was like, wait a minute, did we just do something on the show? So
we might have led the charge,
right?
'Cause, I mean,
I think we might have.
We're doing it live.
Yeah, we were definitely probably the first ones to do it in
possible.
any case. So, but yeah,
that is true.
But
Okay.
yeah, having the braids is obviously a big sign that he has some relationship to Braid's girl.
Most
right?
likely,
So-
yeah.
And we'll find out more about what he is, I'm sure, what she is, what kind of clan they're from.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still waiting for more Hizoku representation, but that's me.
Because, I mean, we're still not 100% sure whether Kukri is going to be on Ash's team, or maybe even
rival team or anything.
Because it could be Paint Girl, Braids Girl, and Kukri on that team.
I mean, I don't think it's very likely that the new rivals whose names have not been revealed.
And don't reveal them in the chat.
Please do not reveal them in chat, please. I've been really good, and I don't want that spoiled for me.
I don't think it's likely. I think he's going to be on Ash's team. Again, just leading into that 14 ending. And whether we get Elizabeth on that team, who knows? But I feel like there's going to be a lot of really strong interactions between them at the very least. And again, like going back to last week, Kukri knows things.
Right.
And so with the shitstorm that's probably going down in the 15 storyline, like... he's gonna walk up and be like, "Oh, we're doing this now."
What if Paint Girl is? I mean, so you're assuming Paint Girl is not, or is teamed up with Braids Girl?
I think the two new characters are teamed up together, but I don't think Kukri.
And I think she's the leader of her team, and Braids is on her team. Just going back from what I said last time with the different translation.
Yeah, the dialogue in the trailer.
I mean, what if they actually did it so that it was like Ash, Kukri, and Braids Girl on a team?
I would be really surprising given the implications of the trailer, but I'm here for it. I don't know.
Right. I mean, the whole thing is we're assuming Elizabeth's going to be in the game because she was in 14's ending, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And she was in 11 and 13.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see, but it's going to be interesting, and I have a feeling like not a good amount of questions, but a good handful of questions are going to be answered during TGS next week. So I'm really excited. I cannot wait for that.
I mean, it's going to be kind of unavoidable, especially because, I mean, we still have, like, what, 4.5 months until KOF actually drops. But we still have, like, 7 characters left to reveal, and keeping up, like, the 2-week pattern. Like I said, like, it brings us up just in line with the release date. So, like, we have to basically, assuming that schedule is proper, we have to get a character next week, possibly 2, and some more details. And, again, as more pieces fall into place, more things get answered, and more questions may even come out of it.
I almost... banned Wiki because he was like, if Betty makes it in, I was like, no, we're not. Wait, oh, you mean Elizabeth?
Like, Betty?
Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking. I was like, is that the what?
Like, no.
Yeah, okay.
I saw that for a minute and slightly puckered as well. I was like looking over.
I'm also amused you went with Betty and not Betsy.
Yeah.
But
again, so for people who don't know, we don't do the spoilers.
You guys are really freaking me out. Stop it,
we don't do the spoilers also because there are people who are watching who don't know and probably want to be surprised. So even if the three of us knew all the spoiler things, which we don't, right? I would rather even help the people watching the show who don't know stay surprised.
Yeah, it's basically, like James, you said last week, I think, it was like, we don't want to be the reason someone else got spoiled.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's the whole
idea. That's the truth.
Right? I mean,
that's the truth.
Wearing a mask, you're doing it for other people, not for yourself.
I mean, I do it for myself.
Exactly.
I'm using it as a new fashion accessory. I don't know what you're talking about.
Fair enough.
I know. I just bought one that glows different colors. Yeah. Like, I'm all for this new style.
Like, even if we get like 10 years down the road, there's no problems whatsoever, I'm still going to be rocking a mask. That shit's awesome.
Yeah. And I hope people do at fighting game tournaments and stuff like that too, because, dude, people have just been getting sick less. There's just been less illnesses. Now,
and let's face it. Let's face it. A bunch of people that we know are weebs anyways, and they want the Japanese fashion anyways. So now that we're just prone to wearing them, it's just like slowly integrating into everyone's fashion anyway.
Yeah, I mean, my mask is literally an homage to a mask from Dorohedoro.
Right.
Like, I'm all about it.
And you've had some interesting conversations as a result, right?
Oh yeah. I get people like Home Depot is like, oh, is that from Attack on Titan? I'm like, no, but you know what? Fair enough.
Dude, the best, like, David has said, how has NRS not created, like, the ninja, the girl and the male ninja masks, dude? Like, how have they not? This is like free money printing.
It really is. And you know what? You know who jumped on it? SNK did. God bless their marketing team, because they made some sick Samurai Showdown ones.
Right.
They made
which
Tam Tam's
hopefully
mask.
we'll have one coming in the next few days.
I mean, because SNK has always been really good on the merch stuff.
Yeah, especially
right?
like the smaller merch.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
merch under $50 is just fucking on point.
And that's the thing. That's what the other companies are missing. To be honest with you, they're missing that merch.
The little bits.
Yes,
the bells and whistles.
Like people in America seem to only think that the only thing they can create are pins. But like, what about
T-shirts?
Keychains and pins. I mean, not counting T-shirts, because everybody does T-shirts, right? I'm talking about pins and keychains.
Yeah, like the small accessory items.
Right, but like Japan, SNK in particular, is the one that comes out with like the coasters, and they come out with the little acrylic stands, and they come out with the mugs.
Yeah,
and
they're leaning more into like the animate, like manga and anime culture.
Yes.
Like,
and it's been working wonderfully. I mean, they have fancy ballpoint pens. Mike grabbed a Geese Howard one.
Goddamn right.
And the matching keychain for that.
Yeah, I definitely have like the O2UM Geese Howard ink pen.
Yeah, and they're fancy cell phone case wallets. You know, I have my anniversary SNK one. Like, they just come up with good shit that everyday use, you know, people want to use. And that's like their key in marketing, which is phenomenal.
So one of the other ones is that, you know, in Japan they have the crazy like train pass system. So the collab that you got the sweet Iori pants from and stuff like that, we actually got like, they're like 50 cents, but it's a sticker that's matched exactly to your train pass that you just can cover your pass with. But it's like KOF 98 promotional art. It's like the entire cast. And it's like, that's a sticker for your train pass.
Yeah.
Fucking genius.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, doesn't that exist?
What?
A pen with the little floating geese.
I don't think there's one of geese falling off the building, which would be fucking genius, by the way.
Oh god, that'd be amazing. Oh
the sliding,
dude, that'd be perfect. And that's the thing.
I mean, I'll just put it next to my falling geese whiskey glass, because
you know what I want now?
What's that?
That's
I
amazing.
want a slide whistle. Because then you go.
Oh my god.
Oh man. And just for shits and giggles, it should also come with an extra button and a little battery that just makes geese go while you do it. I think.
They definitely had the Iori choker. If you go look at Kitty and Laban's photos, they definitely have the choker. That was part of the collab.
I mean, I'll go grab mine if you want to see it. It's in the next room.
Which actually, this is perfect timing for a minor segue.
Oh, okay.
So SNK Online Shop has officially opened up shipping to the US, New Zealand, and Australia.
Really?
Yes.
But it's not their complete catalog.
Oh, okay,
No.
okay.
But you can still get stuff.
Yeah, it's still a lot of good stuff that we've been kind of waiting to officially be able to buy, and like I've been using, Zen
so
Market.
I can get real SNK shirts finally.
Yes.
Yeah, and you don't have to use the proxy service.
Okay.
But again, if you use the proxy service, there's much more available. But it's still like we actually have an official avenue directly to SNK's shop.
So now I'm gonna go look for some SNK shirts.
And I mean, hopefully, they expand the catalog further so that we can get the entire catalog at some point. But as it is for now, these are good steps in the right direction.
Yeah. I'm tired
they
of
really are.
Fake
I
SNK
mean,
character shirts here, so
your guest characters.
I'm still sad that we can't get the cologne. I really wanted to have the smell of 98, and I really need to ask one of my friends in Japan to grab me that. But I mean, other than hand sanitizers, colognes, and other liquids like sake, you could pretty much get just about almost anything.
And also, just real quick, Cone. That's bad.
What?
The Frogurt contains potassium benzoate.
I don't.
That's bad.
What is that a reference to?
The Simpsons.
Oh God!
Oh my God!
Episode. I don't even remember that.
Oh man, that's a good one. It's like it does this. That's good. But there's this. Well, that's bad.
Oh, that's right.
It comes with a free Frogurt. Well, that's good. The Frogurt contains potassium benzoate. That's bad.
That's right.
Oh my God.
No, the reason
Good job, Cone. Good job.
The other reason why I brought this up here was I was wondering, do you want to wait until all the characters are revealed, or maybe because there's not as much information, we can actually go...
I really want to know how close we've been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember which episode it was?
No.
That's the thing.
It was pretty early. Like, it would have been, like, within like, margin of error of 2 to Terry.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think it would have been before Chizuru, I thought.
Okay.
So that would have been around
It was
between March and
early.
April. That's like March and April.
Yeah, does anybody actually know offhand when we made our roster predictions of, like, who was going to come back from 14? The first episode Kitty was on, apparently.
Dang, we could here with Olaf.
Well, I don't think we've...
Oh,
remember, it took us forever to label them properly.
Yeah.
Kitty, do you remember who the first one you got to be here for was?
You were not here for Chizuru.
Yeah, no, because I terrified your cat.
Yes, I remember that.
Wasn't Dandy J.
Thought it was... No, it wasn't Joe.
So that's not...
I was here for Joe.
Andy?
Who was after Joe?
Was it Andy?
It was Andy or Mai.
It's not Andy, because I just checked and she's not here. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, because Andy was Dandy J. Oh, yeah, and then this one...
No, not on Yuri.
So mad at you.
Hold on.
Mad at me?
Yashiro.
Yashiro episode.
Scorch says it was Yashiro.
I was on the... Wait, I thought I did, like, another one sooner than that, but okay. Probably Yashiro. Thought I was there for Andy, too.
I mean...
Artwork right
Yeah,
there.
it might have been earlier then.
No, here it is. Here it is.
Yo, good shit. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right.
How did people remember this stuff, man?
Google Foo.
Yes. Either that or they just have really good memory, right?
Wait,
So-
actually, if you just go to Tier Maker, it might be cached.
Would it be?
It might be cached.
Sometimes they hold on to the last thing you worked on, so...
Yeah. And it was KOF 14, I believe.
Make a template. I didn't log in on it.
I never do when it saves my last one. So it was.
It's
it was
probably
just,
been just too long or something since
Oh,
I've been here.
I don't know. I mean, just hit the search at the top and then hit KOF 14. And then if not, then we'll look at the screen.
KOF 14.
That's nope. Oh well.
Nope.
Okay, whatever.
That'll be...
Okay, so we got the video though.
Yes, we do have the...
Yeah, just scan through the video. So, anyways, going back, talking to you, chat. If you guys need any cool face masks, go check out the SNK online shop and use Zen Market to help get your new cool face mask. I just got a Yashamaru one from Samurai Showdown. They also, like I said, have Tam Tam's bottom face, and they also have a few others. I think there's... And there's still the Haomaru face eye mask too, which is hilarious.
We are doing good.
Oh, you're looking at it?
Holy
I
crap!
haven't started processing this yet. Oh, do you want to do this right now?
Wait,
then?
are you looking at our views?
No. I'm looking at our predictions for who gets to stay from KOF 14 that we did a long time ago.
No. Oh wow.
Oh my
Do you want to
god!
just do this then?
I need to
We're
look at
doing
this. I haven't
good.
seen this in months.
All right,
I haven't
here.
seen this. This is
Oh.
gonna be fun.
This is what it is, right? This is the most I can zoom it in because it's YouTube. Right?
I mean, you could screenshot it and then like
that's right.
yeah,
That's
do
right.
a
Oh my god, I'm wearing the same thing I'm wearing now practically. Holy shit.
You are.
Are you wearing? Oh, really?
Yes, she is.
Oh God.
That was when I was wearing my SNK pants, but I'm in shorts right now because it's like 100 outside still.
There we go. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
same
right.
shirt.
That's funny. All right. Let me do
I'm too predictable now.
Predictable.
I have like one that I guessed wrong at the bottom, and then like 2 or 3 at the top. Otherwise, like kind of nailing it. And this is remember,
Wow.
this was us assuming that the roster was 50. So once we got our 39, and then
Yep.
we have 6 new characters. Like, you know, a lot of characters hit the chopping
Seeing
block.
Najee there now makes me sad though, because that's such a fat chance in hell now. Oh my god.
So.
Yeah, and I think we only put her
makes
that
me
high out of
sad.
hope.
Yeah, that was
want her
all
back.
based on hope. That was all love and hope right there. That's what that was.
Najid was fire, dude.
God, she was so freaking cool. She really was.
Okay.
Hi, kitty geese. I will be sad because I love Najid and I want
So
more
here's our guess.
super
So these are the characters
heroes
that were
and
already
fighters
in.
my
Yeah.
skin tone.
So we
I
guess
can
most
cosplay.
likely in are going to be
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Nailed it, nailed
Don't know yet
No
because
Kula
K-Dash
yet.
doesn't have a team yet.
right. This one's
No
weird, too.
Maxima.
We don't know yet either. Nailed it. This one you can't blame us. You cannot blame us.
My boy had perfect attendance.
Right. Now, how the hell did we put Luong in most likely?
Because
That's so weird.
because Korean
that
team
we did that.
representation, and she was in Heroines.
Is that what we based it solely off of?
Hi,
Good
Justin.
Lord.
Hi, Justin.
Yo, Justin, what's good?
What's
Justin,
going on?
what's going on?
Hi, everybody else.
What's going on? So yeah,
Hi,
welcome to the
hello,
stream where we talk
everyone.
all about Marvel versus Capcom 2. No, just kidding.
Yay!
That's Max's job.
No, actually, this is SNKronize. We do all the SNK podcast over here. We talk all about that stuff with Olaf and Kitty, who is joining us remotely.
Say hi to Kitty, everybody.
Hi, Kitty. Oh, wait, you're talking to the chat.
You're everybody. You're
true.
part of everybody.
Dude, I could load up my NBC.
Hi, you guys. We are big SNK fans, and we talk, figures, merchandise, clothing, the
Yeah.
fashion, and everything else in between. And not only that, we have our SNK Community Spotlight.
We haven't done
So-
that.
We haven't done it in a while.
Yeah.
Wait, but we have to do the last part.
We're talking about you.
Okay.
But,
We're working on our jingle.
yeah.
We need somebody to
need better timing.
record
Yeah.
us and make a jingle to it. Trust me, it's in the works though. It's in
just
the
so you
works.
guys know, next week there is going to be a big reveal at TGS. We do this show every week, but next week intentionally we'll be starting 2 hours later so that we can restream the TGS stream and react
Yes.
live.
Yeah. So
Yes.
So 8 p.m. Pacific, we will be starting our stream instead of the 6 p.m. usual.
Right.
And the TGS stream starts at 9 p.m. Pacific.
And just as a benefit to those who don't know, we are aware that there have been leaks about KOF 15 here and there, but please do
Yes.
not talk about them in the chat
Please.
for the sake of other people who do not know about the leaks and still would like to be surprised of characters who are in there.
Yes.
What we
Some
did-
of us definitely still don't know all the leaks, and
Yeah.
we want to keep it that way. So we appreciate you guys cooperating with us in the chat. Not to say anything that might spoil something for someone else. So
And of course,
much appreciated.
Triple is right. We do need Duck King.
Yeah, we need Duck King.
But
We
here's the
do need Duck King.
very early on, we did a prediction on who we thought was going to be in KOF 15.
That was carried over from 14.
That was carried over from 14. So we made a tier maker chart, which Justin is very experienced in, but he's not very good at using it. But we... Sorry, Justin.
No, he's not.
Justin's like, can you anti-raid people?
No, oh my god.
hereby
No, but I need to agree
rescind-
with Justin right now for the BJNA love. That's one thing I always
Okay, the
appreciate
B-
with
No,
Justin.
Justin does have a
with
fine
the
taste in
BJNA love.
waifus.
Yeah.
Right
In
there.
all fairness,
Thank you.
Justin has fine taste in waifus.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes, beautiful victory all around for everyone who loves BJNA.
But what we're doing right now is actually we're going over that list to see how close we've been up to this point. So when I bring this up on the stream over here, these are all the people that were already in when we made the chart. And so far our predictions, and again, please
Let
refrain from any
them know
spoilers.
when we did this. When was it? In March? April?
Dear,
I believe it was April. It might have been May, but it might have been April.
this one
Okay.
was,
Episode 10. Just
Episode-
don't full screen it. Unfull screen.
that's what I was trying to do.
There
but
we
I
go.
failed. March.
March 25th.
Yeah,
This
there
is
we
our
go.
guess. So
That sounds accurate.
nailed it.
We don't know about K-Dash's team.
Right.
We don't know K-Dash's
Question
team.
mark, question mark.
Nailed it.
This
Nailed
one
it.
nobody can blame us for. Kim has had perfect attendance up until this point, and he might not actually make it in.
Which is just fucking weird.
Yeah.
And it's kind of scary because who's going to take his spot? What is going on? And how are these other teams going to even figure themselves out?
This one's weird to me. I'm still trying to figure out why we put Luong
Because
up
I'm
here.
a fucking genius, all right? just take it.
All right, fine.
No, it's because of Olaf and heroines is a thing.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Heroines,
Yeah, I think
that's
that
right,
really
that's right.
cemented her position. And I think,
Yeah.
in all fairness, I also think in hindsight it's pretty smart because if you look at like Jury's popularity in Street Fighter,
Right.
it's probably a good
Exactly.
idea to have like a parallel.
And the waifu as well.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
right? And the
waifu.
waifu status,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Now, in Decent Chance, now obviously we thought that Athena was going to have her China team,
With Psycho Soldier.
which is crazy too, because we still even put her in most likely and not them, thinking that maybe
There's still a chance
there's
that
still
it's
a
not.
chance. So we
Yep.
were right about that, right? Angel's not in.
Which
Blue
is
Mary-
also scary.
Yeah, but Blue
know.
Mary.
Well, she's in. So,
He's
Right.
in.
but then Yamazaki, Billy, and Hein are out
Right, and same with Sylvie is not in there.
so far, which is surprising.
Yeah, so these four, we said decent, but not right. And then Kukri is in, Vanessa's
Yep.
in,
Vanessa's in. Rest in peace.
No Nelson.
no Nelson.
Rest in peace,
And then-
Nelson.
Bam, we're in there. We're in there.
Wow,
we're
we even
in there.
said we even said Antonov.
We
had a
even said
decent chance.
Antonov? Oh my god, I can't even believe we
Okay,
did that.
so
This is so
Heiner's right.
creepy.
Now,
Whip is kind of like we're more or less hoping for it, and she still has a really good chance due to being the
Right.
DLC character.
yeah, Najid was the heart pick, right? So-
Yeah.
Yeah, Najid is the one that I insisted went in there because I was having very high hopes that she would return.
Yeah. And
So-
then there's Rock and Geese.
Which I'm pretty sure you're at least Rock is going to be DLC because he just sells DLC at this point.
Right. If he's in season one pass, you're earning. Like, if you put him with a team and then you put, let's say, like Rugal, Vice, and Mature as a team, or even the Kim Kapwan team,
Yeah,
right?
you just sold your season.
Dude, they should put Kim Kapwan with Vice and Mature. He should be trying to reform them,
Oh
dude.
my God.
That would be hilarious.
I'm on
dude.
board.
He should
Wow.
be trying to
Way
reform
funny.
them, and that would be hilarious, dude.
The like team dad?
Most
Jesus. Like,
likely not in. So Oswald, Oswald, right?
Right.
Oswald.
Yeah.
I feel bad. Like, this one actually surprised me, but
Alice is right.
nailed it.
Who's
Nailed
this
it.
one
nailed it
in?
on
Mui Mui.
Alice.
Mui Mui, Nako's not in. Vice Mature so far not in. We were right about
Goro.
Daimon.
Yeah. He's too old for this shit.
No Chang, no Chang and Choi. I mean, he's going the Justin route, right? He's a family man now. He just wants to be a content creator. He's commentator, content creator, Justin Wong status.
Oh my god, stop. Oh my god.
This is
Gang Il.
Gang Il, who no one wants. Mia.
Bye bye, Gang Yil. We got Luan instead.
Right. What's her name again?
Zarina.
Zarina.
And then,
Poor
oops!
Zarina.
Wow, he made it in.
I did not think he was gonna. But I also thought that the Geese's, like, anyone in Geese's party would be there.
Right, but here's the thing. There's no way we would have guessed Antonov, King of
Yeah, the pro
Dinosaurs, and
wrestling.
Ramon, the Galaxy
Exactly.
Anton
Yeah,
wrestling
no
team.
way I was gonna guess the
No
pro wrestling
way.
team out of them.
Right, and then he's
We did not
in.
have Galaxy Brain on that one, but that, I mean, again, that was so shocking and so great.
Right, because when
That
they
was- that
revealed
was a
team,
fun
that
show.
blew our minds, dude.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. That was a fun one.
and this is
The no way, no how won't happen because she can't happen.
right. She's
Yeah.
the guest
can't.
character.
Well, not she wasn't a guest character, but
No,
she,
right, Pachinko,
they don't
yeah,
own
yeah.
they don't own her anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Xanadu.
And then
Xanadu sadly was poorly received. I think he's the best weird character in a while. Tongue called it because he falls into the Daimon bracket where he's like, nope,
Right.
I'm not involved.
And then we didn't think Verse was coming back
Yeah,
because
we're
Verse
not
died.
getting we're not getting the same final boss. However, if you look at the cinematics, we might get verse 2.0, so who knows?
Yeah. But,
that
I
is
mean,
true, actually.
we did
There
pretty
are
good on
elements
this.
of him still around or
I mean-
related to, so.
The fact that Decent Choice is like 50-50 is a pretty good...
And again, like we're basing this on we thought it was going to have a roster of 50.
Right.
So once it went down to 39 and then -6 for new characters puts us at 33,
Yeah.
we did really good. And it's like, it's not even over yet. If we get,
So can
if
we all
get,
pat
like,
each other on the back? Here's pat Kitty on the back over here too as well. So
Oh wait, do it again, do it again, do it again.
Oh, wait.
Thank you,
Wait.
thank you,
There we go.
thank you, thank
So
you.
there we go.
Yeah. Also, I agree.
No, we
for
did
Jae-hoon and Dong Hwan would be fire.
Yeah.
Like, give us more Mark of the Wolves.
I mean, they're definitely leaning in that direction, right? Because they gave.
I
they're
mean,
giving us
okay,
Terry
look.
costume.
Thank you. That I was just gonna say, if Terry has his costume, I'm hoping for DLC, Janae. If Terry had his costume announced, I'm gonna hold that hope that maybe she will be DLC.
Yeah. I mean, what we'll probably get is Mark of the Wolves characters who have appeared in KOF before.
Right.
Which means that Janae and Gato are going to be the next most likely.
Yeah, but nobody wants Gato because they'd be terrified of how good he is, right?
Dude,
It depends on
only
how
batting
they put him in the
He's only
game.
batting like 30 or 40.
Oh, really?
Because
Oh,
in
okay.
11 he's busted.
Right.
And then Mark of the Wolves he's pretty good.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
like he's really strong, but he's not like busted.
Uh-huh.
And then 03 he just exists.
Yeah. Oh, no,
Yeah.
Dragon
And then you got
Suit,
like Marco, aka Butt. So
My hair is
Yeah.
all over the place right now, dude. So,
So Gato's sister Hotaru is only in the home version of 11 because the home version of 11 added like 5 or 6 characters from Neo Geo Battle Coliseum.
oh, that's right.
So she's
right,
not
yeah.
actually in 11.
yeah.
Kushnude butt.
Yeah, Kushnude Butt, Marco Rodriguez.
Yes,
No,
there's
Bijane-
Marco, Butt.
Came from Garu, right? That is the. Oh, thank you, Flylo Am.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yes.
51 months.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, let's go. Kushnude butt.
Yeah, he's one of several characters that had his name dramatically changed because reasons.
I mean, I didn't even know about the excising of Capwan until last week that you
Yeah.
told me about that. So,
Just Kim.
yeah, just Kim now. So,
Just
Yeah,
Kim.
which then also like the thing is though is that because that he's no longer Kim Kapwan, he's just Kim.
right.
yeah.
That does kind of leave his sons in like a nebulous territory because his sons were named after Kim Kapwan's sons.
Right, actual real life Kim
Yeah,
Capwan,
Donghwan
which I didn't know-
Jae-hoon.
which I didn't know existed until last week. So I mean, a lot of people in the chat might not even know that, right? So
Yeah. But
So
we-
it is very interesting to see what's going to happen to the whole Kim legacy.
yeah,
Basically.
I mean maybe they'll just chop him down and it'll be like Jay and Juan or something like that. Because I don't think we should just sit there and call him Dong. Probably not the wisest decision.
I mean, then put him on the same team as Kushnude Butt and find someone else, and I think we would have a.
Or we can go back to 2000s politics.
What do you mean? Just leave it alone, or?
I mean, fair. I just meant that some of the people back then had very unfortunate names, especially if they were in the same room.
I mean, look, Mega Man 2 Woodman exists, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so, you know, it's always a thing. So, but yeah, see, someone in the chat. Wait, Kim is based on a real person?
Kim's name is based on a real person.
Is
Right.
based on a real person, yes.
Apparently, the kids are actually the name of the real Kim Capwan's kids.
Yep.
So there you go.
It's all homage, but there are other characters, yes, that are also based off of real people.
You trying to give me a
So.
segue here?
Your presentation is not quite ready yet.
Yeah, I
right?
mean, I can spitball some of it if we really want, because it'll be fun. We just adventure.
I'm not forcing you. I'm not forcing you to. You could always save it for another show. But, you know, I'm just saying
I'm not
there are
forcing
other
you, or I'm
characters
forcing you?
I don't
based
know.
off of real people.
I like that I can do that too. Just every so often, just
Yeah. Well, like I said, that's why I'm always looking in this direction. So, you know, from the characters that haven't been confirmed yet, which one would you most like? You mean from our list?
right,
over
like
here?
in terms of like from 14 or ever, because there's a wide.
There's a
gap there.
lot. There's
I'm sitting
a lot
on like
there.
5 characters I'm desperately hoping for.
Because, I mean, in
I
terms
mean-
of, like, would you like to see, obviously, for me, it would be Kenso, who's sitting here at the top of the list over here, which makes me sad. Because I don't think we're getting Kenso.
It's okay, James.
Okay.
I feel you with my Najee pain.
Okay, I'm gonna be
It's
that guy.
okay.
Like, if I had to pick just one character who's been in a KOF that's not in 15 yet, it's gonna be Guy Tendo.
Right, of course.
Because I also know he doesn't
Yeah,
have
you
a chance in hell.
would. You freaking would.
He doesn't have
You
a chance
would.
in hell, so I'm gonna go with that. A character I think have an actual freaking chance. I want Adelheid.
You know what's crazy
Yes.
about it too is that. Oh, okay. Never mind. Well, I mean, the thing. Oh, because we already knew the hero team. That's right. We already knew Min got. No, Min's not on the hero team. Who was the other person that was on the hero team who got excised? It was Tongue. Oh, he was on the hero team before. Okay, got it.
Yeah, no, Angel's always been fun.
Yeah, and Angel. The thing about it is, like, she has waifu potential.
Oh,
so
hardcore
I feel
waifu
like
potential. Yeah.
I still feel like I would put her in decent
potential.
chance right now.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, like, if you liked Angel, then you would also like Gaitendo in terms of, like, mechanically.
Right. I mean, here's the thing: is like I would think to my like. Out of everybody on this list, like if you didn't count Kenso because that's just my character loyalty, I'm really sad that Yamazaki's not coming.
A synchronized team, I appreciate that.
Oh,
I get to be a Bogard. That's pretty sweet.
Olaf Bogard, James Kenso.
Oh my god.
No, but see, I would actually be James Sia, right? You would actually SIE is actually his last name, right? So
Yeah, but the thing is, it sounds more like Chensor.
yeah, I guess so. J Kenso, I guess that works. All right, fair enough.
Actually, I found that picture we were talking about. I'm gonna send it to you, James.
Which picture? You're sending me a picture right now?
I'm going to.
All right. Are you gonna send it to me on Twitter or on Discord?
I'm gonna send it to you on Twitter because it's easier to get to me on Twitter real quick. So I'm gonna send it. Just keep talking. Like, okay, for the people who weren't here talking and on the show with us, last week, like we brought up a picture, or we were talking about, teams and stuff. Actually, it was a while ago. A funny picture of my father that he looks like he trained with Hydern and helped train the Ikari warriors.
What the hell?
Ikari Papa Kaboom.
Okay.
Yeah, so hold on. I want everyone to laugh and
Hold on a
look
moment.
because
Gee, what are
I need you guys to
Nameless
believe me.
KOF just asked, when's Nameless?
Yeah, I wonder if Nameless KOF is a Nameless fan.
Yeah, do you like that character?
Oh, man.
Also, I really like wikis. Shingo Main's out there getting desperate. It's me. I'm Shingo Mains. Now, I have a good friend who's a huge Shingo fan as well. Yep, there we go.
Nice. All right, here. I'm going to bust this out over here on the stream.
Ikari Warrior Papa Kaboom.
yes, so that is my Ikari warrior father. He actually enjoys playing the Metal Slug arcade cabinet I bought earlier this year.
Veteran
So
of the
I have
Metal Slug
him-
Wars.
Yes, so my dad is a definitely an Ikari type character. Yes.
And that's just him just out and about. Like, he wasn't
Right, yeah,
intentionally
this is-
cosplaying or
context.
anything.
You guys,
Yes,
I
right.
want the chat to understand this is my dad on a daily basis, okay? This isn't a convention or anything. This is like us in Chinatown
But why-
during
It's
Chinese New
Tuesday.
Year.
Yeah, but like
About to
everybody
watch
in the background
Kukri.
is like staring at your dad. Like, who is this?
They're all in line or something.
Yeah, I know. What is the context
Yeah,
of that?
Seriously,
seriously,
right?
I want him to have a cameo in the new Metal Slug stage.
I mean, you could totally see my dad chilling in the Metal Slug stage. Like, there you go. There it is. He's totally a
dude,
background
seriously, your
character.
dad, he'd be sitting there staring at the camel slug and be like, I'm gonna ride this.
Yeah, he was.
Like,
man.
he's just sitting there like, I could do it.
Exactly. So hopefully we'll see. We'll see. Come on, SNK, humor us.
KOF 13. I'm just trying to look at the...
For everyone else, it was the world's biggest fighting tournament. For him, it was Tuesday.
Yeah. Sums it up in this house.
It's a fandom page, so you have like 8 layers of ads to get through
Yeah,
before
but
you're
the-
allowed to do anything.
The worst thing about
Oh,
it
good
is
lord.
they didn't give me any... even
I'm
their
like
ads
wondering
are
what
blurred.
James is
Yep.
struggling with over there.
Yeah, no, don't be here. Just
Yes, today is no
the character
real
select screen.
reveal because next
There.
week they are
The first
going to
image.
give us a
Oh.
our presentation at Tokyo Game Show.
Yeah.
So we are going to be having lots of expectations shattered next week, and we're going to get a lot of goodies and more info and gameplay. So, you know, we're going to see a lot.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the 13 roster and seeing who from 13 who wasn't in 14 we would like to see.
A lot of people.
I mean, Billy is not there. Ash is coming back, so now Psyche doesn't count.
Raiden and Takuma are probably my biggest ones.
Okay. Even more than Dualon?
Dualon goes without saying.
Okay.
Like, yeah. I started today by saying he's Oku. Like, no, like, half that cast can rot if I get Dualon back. Right. But other than Dualon, like, I mean, I love Shen, but Shen hasn't been fun
Shen is
since
great.
So Dualon and Shen probably not coming back. I mean, Billy and Psyche probably not coming back at this point.
No, Psyche doesn't exist.
And we're talking about the base roster, by the way, right? Although Huajai would probably be no chance no matter what you do. Raiden, I mean, there's a chance.
I want to see Raiden come back.
There's a chance that he could
It would be nice for him to come back, but,
I still like the idea of the Fatal Fury chess. With Big Bear as the rook on the good guy's side and Raiden as the rook on the bad guy's side.
And both of them charging.
You know what? I'm wondering if we should make a tier list to see who we could break down. Maybe would have a chance coming from Maximum Impact.
Terry Bogard, everyone else.
Yeah.
Minus Terry, God.
Yeah,
but
characters
still.
who have already been confirmed. Everyone else.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to see Max Impact actually get brought into the main line, like, or at least have those characters. Even if you want to like retcon the whole story because it's still an alternate universe or whatever. Yeah, you know, let Alba and Swari play. Right. Let me have Xiaolan. You know, let's go.
So
the fact that Alba, you know, I really do appreciate everybody out there who tweeted Alba when they said all the protagonists are back.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Scorch.
So,
which also means it must be 7 o'clock.
Yep.
So, Fatal Fury Team Story has now gone up on the SNK site.
So do you want to do that first? Before
let's read that.
No, we'll wrap this up.
Okay, so, so K, Kula and Maxima still have a good chance because K's team has not been revealed yet. So those two probably still have a pretty decent chance. And
this game is kind of lacking in big bodies. So Maxima's not out of the running yet.
Mr. Karate, a.k.a. Takuma.
Sakazaki.
Oh, that's right. There's both of them in this one. Probably not going to make it.
So Mr. Karate is basically like an EX character.
Right.
So
yeah.
And then Kenso and Chen pretty much, I think, deconfirmed with Athena being on the
Super
Heroines team. Mature and Vice probably. I think
they're DLC.
I think Rugal Mature Vice is almost guaranteed DLC, if not this season, at least next season.
Well, it just makes me worry about Ginitz though, because I really would love the return of Ginitz. Would he be DLC? Probably, maybe.
It really depends on where story mode goes.
That too.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't. If Ganitz is gonna be DLC, I don't want him to be revealed until the game's been out for a week or two, to give us a chance to go through story mode, see the implications, and then they'll be like, "Oh, now that you've beaten story mode, you know everyone's alive for sure. You've seen some shit. Now he's coming as playable." I'll be like, "Yes."
Oh man.
But that's what I'm basically hoping for, because again, I'm just putting everybody that I think now has a very slim chance into like the DLC profile. So we'll see.
I'm just trying to help.
Exactly,
RTV
just like Amaku stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel you, RTV Cab. As a Takuma fan, I definitely.
Oh God! Here we go.
Here we go. Oops, I have.
I should have never have let you open that pack. What was I thinking?
Well, you would have never gotten 6 Takumas in a row if you didn't let me open that pack.
It's worth it for the memes.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
But yeah, kind of like Amakusa, where he was alluded to for so long, and then we finally got him playable.
Yeah.
I still think this game's going to have unlockables.
For those of you who don't know, when we pulled open the packs, I always said I have terrible luck. They handed me a pack to open. Out of 8 cards, 2 of them are guaranteed to be special cards. And the other 6 I pulled were all Takuma.
all the same card.
All the exact.
It's not like it's like
same
S Takuma,
card.
SR Takuma. No, they're all the same cards.
I literally got 6 of the same card. So again,
And
it's
if,
either extremely good luck or extremely bad luck.
So people new to the chat, there are KOF trading collectible cards that you can actually they interact with your phone.
Yeah, they have
And-
AR enhancements.
Yeah, so you could have the character and make them punch and kick and do their moves like on your desk or whatever. It's fun. It's comical. We did it for the
It's cute.
show.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
mostly just cute.
And you got a good,
It's
cool
fun.
collection out of it too. So you got
Yeah, and you get a neat card
And one
collection
faster
and you
than
get
Yeah.
a crap ton of Takuma cards.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, I came in 2 print runs, and between the 2 print runs, we have every card.
Right, yeah, of course,
I
of course.
believe.
So there you go. Well, do you want me to get to this Fatal Fury team story here?
Or we could do
Yeah.
it.
Do you want me to do the audio book again like I did last
I mean, I
time?
think the chat actually kind of like that.
Yeah.
So,
So here we go. But you guys can read along with it at the same time. It is late afternoon in a corner of Southtown at the Pow Pow Cafe, right around the time when business starts to pick up. There, at a table next to a neon-lit bar counter, Terry and Andy Bogard both sit staring at the guy opposite them. Boy, I can't read today. Their friend, Joe Higashi. It was his proposal that was making them pause. Essentially, he wants them all to come up with goals to achieve once they win the King of Fighters tournament. Hardly a surprising proposal came from Joe, but its suddenness makes Andy tilt his head. I'm not averse to the idea, but why this again? Where's the fun in just fighting and winning? This gives us a reason to win while boosting our motivation. 2 birds, 1 stone. His infallible smile on full display, Joe takes a chicken nugget and pops it into his mouth.
yo, chicken nugget,
Terry laughs.
oh no!
chicken nugget. My man.
Oh god, the memes and the artwork. I cannot wait for
Yeah.
all of the
Now it's gonna be
chicken
Terry
nugget
hot
Joe
dogs.
Higashi
Joe
artwork.
Higashi popping chicken nuggets. I'm here for it.
Oh man, I wish I was a dude so I could cosplay Joe and just buy a shit ton of McDonald's chicken nuggets right
man.
now.
Chicken
Oh my god.
Very you,
Oh,
Joe.
man.
Love it. Sure. I'm in. He flashes a pearly white grin while Andy assents with a smile of his own. Satisfied, Joe lowers his fork, adjusts his posture, then leads in towards his teammates.
What a gentleman, eating chicken nuggets with a fork.
I know, I was about to say, how do you pop a chicken nugget in with a fork, dude?
Them is boneless wings.
Oh god. That's so boring. Oh my god.
I
Boneless
knew
wings
I
are
could
delicious.
count on you guys, so here's what I'm gonna do. Wait, whoa, you're just gonna blurt that out now? Sure. Anyway, if we win, as Joe lays out his plan, he curls his fingers into trembling fists before rising from his chair and thrusting them into the air. I'm gonna ask Lily out!
It's a bold move, sir.
Aww.
Joe's booming voice resonates through the Pow Pow Cafe, but he is so caught up in the moment that he doesn't register the other cafe patrons staring at him. The Bogard brothers now see that this was the whole reason Joe suggested coming up with goals to start with. Okay, I guess that would get you pumped. We can't really lose now with your love life on the line. Andy and Terry exchange smiles.
Okay, real talk. I now want to see this dubbed by the original English voice cast.
Dude,
Okay, I'm not gonna
Fatal
lie.
Fury.
I heard American dub Joe Higashi voice
And
and all of that.
I'm also hearing American
need that.
Terry. American Terry, like, well, I guess we can't lose now with your love life on the line.
It was too good. I will pay them all to read this. I swear to God, I will. We need to have them do it on the show,
That would be awesome, dude.
right?
I wonder if who they're gonna get them to voice in that Obari special.
They're probably not going to dub it.
Oh,
They I hope they won't dub it
You're probably
because
right.
I would want the original cast if they even did.
Because that'd be sick if they could bring them back, dude.
Right?
I mean, Terry's still
oh
acting.
my God.
So we could probably hit him up on Twitter and be like, "Hey, man, can we ask you to do us a favor?"
I kind of do, but we need to hunt down Joe because I mean I literally had somebody watch the OAVs because of Joe.
You know what we need to do then too? We would also have to get Tanzong to animate this whole entire thing.
Yeah.
Oh man! Oh, this is too
Especially
good.
popping the chicken nugget. I can totally.
Yeah,
my God.
especially because like Tan's only have one where he drops it.
Yeah. He'd be eating chicken nuggets the whole time that this is happening, dude. Oh man.
Seriously. Oh my God. I'm ready to throw some cash.
Yeah.
Richard Meyer in the back just staring like, Jesus Christ.
All right, we're gonna start a Kickstarter now.
Right?
We are. We need this animated. We need the SNK story animated and debuted on the show. Oh my God. I need this to happen so bad.
No one chats in too. Like,
Yeah.
can I donate?
Yeah, like, come on, chat. Oh man, this is too good. I need this. I need all of this.
Anyway.
We gotta make it happen.
All right.
Work in progress, you guys. Trust me. I'll look into it. See what can happen. Oof. I'm all hyped for no reason.
Settles back into his seat, grabs his mug, then looks over at Andy. You're up next, buddy. Me? A goal, huh? Andy scratches his cheek thoughtfully. I'm at the Shiranui dojo all day and night, but maybe I should spend some time elsewhere. Maybe I could travel around and train. Go back to the basics for a bit. In response to Andy's pensiveness, Terry gives an encouraging nod. A training tour, huh? Sounds great. I don't know, man. Bet you'd have a certain someone trailing after you, calling your name. I can't believe you think Actually, I wouldn't put it past her. Andy's objection to the grinning Joe's comment soon fizzles out when he realizes there may be truth in it. With a small sigh, he takes a gulp of his drink, then turns to Terry. What about you, then? Terry gives a little pause before answering casually with his usual smile. Travel the world, I guess. You do that anyway, right? Then again, it's very Terry. Terry grins, making Joe laugh raucously, which elicits a soft chuckle from Andy. Their relationship never changes, but that's what allows them to trust each other and relax. Aww. With or without their goals, they are always the same people, and probably always will be. Hey, I've got an idea. Not a goal or anything, but how about once the tournament's over, we hit up the beach with Mary and Mai? Sounds like a plan. If we win, we're gonna have to celebrate with a vacation. I'm sure me and Lily will really have hit it off by then. Just you wait. It's gonna be great. As the day gives way to night, the cafe grows busier and busier. The three animated teammates' conversation and laughter gradually fades into the hustle and bustle. It's a very straightforward, simple story, right?
I mean, that's the Fatal Fury team.
It's cute. It's precious. It's so them.
I do admit, I kind of wish Andy had made an offhanded remark about Hokutomaru.
Oh, right, yeah.
But that's it. Everything else is like, this is precious.
Maybe this is hinting that they will win, and so Andy will travel and then meet Hotomaru and actually start to train him. I forgot, Hotomaru is...
Hokutomaru is the little ninja kid.
Little ninja kid from Garo.
But what's his background? Does he have...
He's Andy's pupil. That's
okay,
all I really know.
It's not like he's part of a Shiranui clan or anything?
He is now.
Oh,
because
he is.
he's Andy's
he is.
Wait, is Andy part of the he's been part of the clan? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, at least, like, trained by... He's part of the family as far as they're concerned.
Great. Someone in the chat just asked, does the FF crew ever hang out anywhere besides Pow Pow Cafe?
Not really.
Now I just want them to, like, Photoshop them, like, in a friend's picture, but instead of that coffee shop, it's Pow Pow Cafe, and just have, like, Fatal Fury with the little colored dots in between it, you know, because that's where they always are. Like,
that actually just needs to be, like, a commission. Like, just have the entire cast of Fatal Fury done up in the Friends Cafe.
Either that or Cheers, where everybody knows your name kind of thing, but that's too early of a reference no one would get anymore.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, is that if your series is older than KOF, I don't think you can use it right now. God damn it. Oh, like, I didn't grow up on Cheers 2.
Yeah, I know. Oh, man. Jeez. Cool. Well, there you go. The Fatal Fury story. Again, pretty straightforward. Not even 3 pages long like the other
Sacred Treasures one, which was like...
Yeah. It was its own scroll. It was its own sacred scroll, that whole story.
Yeah, but that's cool, though. There they are, the Fatal Fury team. So we've had Fatal Fury, Sacred Treasures, and Hero Team. Nothing shocking about those three first being
the ones you gotta knock out.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, at this point, KOF is older than a lot of the FGC. Like,
Yeah.
like it's been around for a while. And again, like Fatal Fury is older than that, and it's technically a KOF,
Right.
like canonically speaking.
That's why it always freaks me out to know that a lot of people who play games like Street Fighter today don't know a world where Street Fighter didn't exist. It's just something that's always been there.
I can ruin your day by reminding you that there are kids graduating high school who don't know a world without the internet.
Yeah, I know, right? Jesus. It's just like, it's crazy to me. And again, I mean, it was interesting because on the Tuesday show yesterday, we were talking with Clage, who is also old enough to remember what the big Street Fighter boom was like when it happened. You know, a lot of people don't realize just quite the level of insanity that game brought about the world. So
Yeah, I mean, it's because of Street Fighter 2's existence that I played Fatal Fury on the Genesis.
right,
And I was like, yo, this is fucking rad.
they watch Stranger Things, so they know. God
Oh
damn it.
God. Oh
damn
man,
it.
no.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm
It's
definitely,
okay.
like,
All I
Matt
want to
Damon
see is
aging
Joe
now.
Higashi artwork now. All I need to see is Joe Higashi chicken nugget artwork now. That's all that matters. That's it.
Seriously, I think we really need to like get our shit together and start using the Fatal Fury motion picture, just so we can have a few custom alerts just for this show.
Yes, yes, I agree fully
Like,
on that.
I definitely
we
want
need
one
to
like
make
you
that
get a
happen.
subscription that's like, what I want to know is when does Joe Higashi get the girl? I'm always a big fan of that one.
We gotta make that happen.
Dude,
It needs to be a thing.
The Matt Damon gif growing old is like my most used gif on Twitter. I swear to God.
No, you know what? You know what one we need also is, hey Terry, watch your mouth. We got a lady present. That's what we need as an alert. Yeah. Just letting you know.
Or-
if you haven't
or-
watched
or
the Fatal
one of
Fury
the
motion
ones
picture,
where
you need
he-
to.
Or one of the ones where he's telling Mai to shut up, calling her a vile woman.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Be silent, vile woman. Like
Yes,
seriously, like
they're
talks to her like
back and
Stewie
forth.
Griffin.
They're back and forth, and the OAVs are just. I love it.
Or just a, my, you didn't.
Oh man.
God, that movie was fun.
All the
That's one I
movies
haven't
are.
seen
They're
yet,
so
Correct.
great.
I saw the early
Yeah.
one. I haven't seen the movie, the motion
Yeah.
picture.
No, we still
I'll
need you
drag
to see
out
the
and make you
movie.
watch that one of these days.
I forgot we didn't finish that. Oh, James has to complete the OAV set.
Well, I mean, he finished the 2 OAVs.
Right. I
But
did.
we
No,
just need to
well,
do the motion
we
picture.
got to finish it off with the movie.
Right.
I see them as a complete set because that's what you had to do
Man,
is
can
watch
you
all
imagine
three.
living in Japan in like 1995 and getting to go to the movie theaters for Fatal Fury?
Oh
I mean,
man,
that was a lot of things that were. Just,
I wish.
I mean, Japan definitely was more common, right, to have that kind of thing.
A little bit, but I mean, they at least they would get them made, but not all of them were like full theatrical motion pictures.
Right.
Also,
Exactly.
according to El Gordo Supreme, which just sounds delicious, all the Fatal Fury anime stuff is on Amazon Prime Video.
Oh, that's crazy. Are they on the free Amazon Prime Video or are they on the paid Amazon
So
Prime
I'm gonna
Video?
find out tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like I don't own them on DVD anyway,
Dude.
but I'm lazy.
It's crazy. Runeclaw, like, I mean, in 2021, I did go to the theater to see Shang-Chi, and I forgot what going to a theater was like. I forgot how loud it got. I forgot how big the screens were. And
Oh,
everything,
wow.
To the point where I actually came out of it with like a headache from all the sensory overload, dude. It was crazy. You know.
Wow.
Yeah, they're
Hell
free
yeah.
with Prime Video. There you go.
Thank you
Okay.
kindly.
So then
Nice.
I can watch them for free then
Oh
easily.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's happening.
There you go.
Okay. Hi, kitty. Sorry, I have to stop petting the cat on stream because it's.
Hi, Jasmine. She's not there to claw my thighs, thank goodness,
Or play with your hair.
or attack my hair. So
I mean, pretty soon she'll get to up to the point where she can attack my hair. So
yeah, you better be careful.
I'm getting there at this point in time.
So one other thing that I do want to talk about just shortly. I'm gonna kind of like hem and haw on this a little bit because I don't have 100% perfect final confirmation.
Okay.
But you remember how we saw that super sick Orochi statue, and then we saw the really cool Genet statue?
Yeah.
Upon a little bit further digging and inspection, they might not be licensed.
Oh, really?
They don't have any of the like the Funiverse license branding. They don't have this branding.
Yeah.
And my statue distributor, I asked them about it, and they're like, we don't even know what this is. Is it official? Because we're not seeing it in any of our databases. And so yeah, that might be a factor. So if you really care about like making sure all your stuff's official, you might want to get final confirmation on if these are licensed or not.
Now, the reason for not wanting the unofficial stuff is just because it's unofficial, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely
just because it's a character you like, you know.
Right.
I mean, I definitely own at least one unofficial statue because it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But it's just like, you know, if you want to show love to SNK, buying someone else's art of it isn't always the best way to do it.
Right.
You know, I mean, like, I'm nothing against fan artists and supporting artists and stuff, but, you know, spending $800 on a statue that's not official seems kind of...
Yeah. I mean, again, I apologize, especially to you and to Kitty. I swear this has everything to do with the topic. But I mean, when I first got
You're
my
gonna talk
job,
about Transformers,
and I was buying all the Transformers, right? I was like,
Damn it, James, we had a good run.
And the Masters Piece series and all that stuff like that. There was also all the third-party Transformer toys that actually looked really sick, and like I was always scared of buying them because one, they were still expensive, and two, I had heard they weren't as good quality and stuff like that. So, but. You know,
yeah, no, I don't think it's the Orochi and Chris one. It's a different Orochi one.
Okay.
I think the Orochi and Chris one is okay. Just to answer that.
We need a sign for the stream that says it has been this many shows since James has brought up Transformers because we had a good run. There were two. It's been like two so far. You haven't
we need to get an
mentioned
on-screen stopwatch to just make sure that you stay under a certain amount of time. I mean, I can't judge you too harshly. Even I talked about Transformers on Twitter today. You saw that one, right?
I think so. Yeah. Oh man.
No, we need that sign for James.
And there's also like some really. I mean, there wasn't a transforming Devastator, but there was a statue Devastator that was so beautiful that I really wanted. Yeah. And it's tough because, I mean, sometimes you can't count on the original producer of the product to make these things, you know, and that's the hard part. That's always
the harder part is when they only make a certain amount.
Yeah.
For example, you have the KOF for girl chibis. There was only a certain amount of these made.
And they will never be made again.
They will never be made again. If you had to be at that event and you only got to pick one. And these little bad boys are so expensive on Zen Market or eBay or Yahoo Auctions because there are hardly any.
Yeah,
so
like
that's
another
another problem.
120 or something?
Yes.
Yeah, it's brutal.
So
because I mean,
who was
Japan,
the cheapest? Who was the cheapest we were digging for? Like was it Robert? He was like 40?
Robert was the cheapest one, I think. Like I probably would have been Maxima, except like nobody picks Maxima, so he became harder to find, which unbalanced it. But nobody cares about
it's the reason why. God, what is it? What was his name? Shoot, the Star Wars figure that became so valuable. Walrus,
what, the Darth Maul one?
Guy. Shoot, it was one of the Cantina members that was so ugly that no one ever bought him, and so he's actually
like decades later he became ultra rare valuable.
Right, like my friend Jason, he has one because he made sure to collect it, right? But yeah, he was one of the ones that became the most popular because he was the most expensive because he was the least popular. So.
You found the Shermie plush? Nice.
Good shit.
Dang.
Nice.
Terry, Iori, and there's one more that's way up there, but Terry and Iori are up there. Billy was like mid-range, right? Because I kind of wanted Billy and I wasn't willing to make that investment.
We both kind of wanted Billy, but it was like, of course, the highest one up there was like Yashido. Wait, Terry was up there.
Terry, I think was still number one.
Terry was like most expensive. I think Benny was in the almost
mid.
Higher up. He was mid, almost high. Oh, and K. K-Dash was up there.
K-Dash is a banger. That's right.
K-Dash was way up there.
Precious.
So
K-Dash is he super popular in Japan?
He's pretty popular everywhere.
he is the epitome of the cool guy.
Yeah, he's a
and
super
has
cool
been
guy.
for years.
Yeah. Also, like, his dark complexion gives you a really, like, divisive opinions, because it's either you encounter the latent racism or they find him exotic.
Yes.
And so he has his own, like, fan base due to that. And then the fact is he's traditionally really strong and really fun. So people who play the game also really wind up liking him.
Actually, that's kind of really funny, too, because that's almost means they kind of have to keep him that way, really strong. That might be one of the reasons why, like, in 11, he gets juggle anywhere, because...
Dude, I mean, here's the thing, is that... So, 11 isn't even K-Dash's strongest incarnation in a vacuum, and that's the dumb thing.
Really?
O2UM K-Dash is bad.
Okay.
But he's super fun.
If you're talking the KOF for girl chibis, there was like 15 of them. Yeah. They didn't do all the characters. They just did the main popular characters.
I thought they did the entire launch roster. Because they added more campaigns and expansions and characters later.
They did, and what is his name? Was it Sho, the new guy with the blonde?
The 2 or 3 new characters. Yeah,
he was an expensive
Nagi
one too.
Was one of them.
Wait, who are these characters?
Yeah. KOF for girls, the little like dating sim.
James,
they had
James, please Google Sho from KOF for girls. And you'll see him and his bodyguard should come up. And these are the 2 newest male characters.
SHO?
And it would have been wonderful, it would be kind of crazy. Oh my god, what if they were in 15 somehow? That'd be so off the wall.
Facts. That's how I felt when I saw it in 99. Seeing K-Dash throw his shades for a super, I'm just like, yeah, this is the coolest fucking character.
I don't see a picture of Sho anywhere.
Yeah, so actually,
or I think I'm messing up his name.
The one you like, I thought was Nagi.
Because he looked like Hakuoki.
Yeah. Oh no. What was his name? I think Nagi is the blonde. Yeah.
Okay. Is Nagi the blonde? I thought he was the other guy.
Bottom right. Whoever that is.
This dude is Sho, or whoever this. Can you?
I'm messing up his name. I don't know why I trying to call him Sho.
Okay. Can you read the anyone can read the kanji here, basically? Oops,
it's
Yo. No, he's not the main. He's the main character's bodyguard. That is his bodyguard for the guy with blonde and pink hair.
Yomi? His name is Yomi?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm glad it's in English right there, so I feel like a dumbass.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even realize that either. So.
Yeah, and then so there's Nagi.
So this is Nagi, and then we don't know who the main character. Oh, is it?
No, that's him. Nagi is the new one of the new
lead protag-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we
and that is his bodyguard Yomi. So Nagi and Yomi, those 2 chibis are expensive as well.
Yeah, because it's also you're never gonna get merch of them ever again.
Right.
No, you are not. God bless my Yashiro Dakimakura pillow. God, I wish I would have grabbed the Nagi one.
Official Yashiro Dakimakura.
Official.
Jeez.
Yeah. So it's like SNK is one of the only companies I'm aware of that has made official Dakimakuras for fighting game license stuff. Not to mention that it's a dude.
Right. That's awesome.
I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna grab him.
Go.
BRB. I want chat to see.
Yeah, A+ behavior. I think the only other company that's made official Dakimakuras is ARC.
Oh, that's right. And there's also a Yashiro boob mouse pad, right?
Not an official one that I'm aware of.
Oh, no? Oh, he said when. Oh, yeah. Okay.
No, 100% should happen.
I thought there was a dude that they did for a mouse pad by SNK.
Might not be an official one, but I could be incorrect.
Okay, okay.
Nope.
If they did do a mouse pad of an SNK guy with Bada titty, who do you think it should be? Who do you think? I think it should be Antonov.
Antonov would be really funny.
Antonov, Yamazaki, maybe?
Yamazaki, definitely. But Naoto is going to get on that.
Oh, there you go.
This is my pride and joy.
Look how dreamy he is,
dude, everyone is dreamy in that game. Rest in peace.
And they're way longer than you think. So, and then it's got the official KOF for girls. Hold on.
Is that their ass on
Giant
the other
ass
side?
pillow.
No.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
Yep.
KOF for girls.
For girls.
And then there we go. There's the happy.
I love the pose.
Charming.
I need my Yoshi.
This is like the regular pose, and then this is the let's snuggle in bed pose. So
no, Kitty, I just said I need my Yoshi Toro body pillow right now, dude. That's what I need.
We need our Yoshi Toro body pillow.
Only if I get a darling.
Okay, let's get this straight.
I was about to say the most wrong thing ever. Anyways, okay,
Yeah,
I'm not
probably shouldn't.
I'm not gonna say it. We would probably get
You're too late. You already did.
No, it was gonna be worse than that. But in any case, so
Tell me later off camera.
yeah, I will. Oh man. Okay.
Oh my
Anyways,
god.
So yeah, KOF for girls was a thing that existed and no longer does, and it's sad.
Wasn't there also? There was also the King of Dancers or something. There was
the Rhythm of Fighters.
Rhythm of Fighters,
which
right.
was a banger.
Right.
Oh
and
my
that
God.
got abandoned as well, right? Pretty fast.
Pretty quick. Yeah, that's the one thing. Like, so SNK's mobile games, they tend to drop a little prematurely for one reason or another. And even worse was Kimi wa Hero got dropped before it was ever officially dropped, so we just sat there for like 4 months in limbo wondering if it was dropped. It was pretty rough.
Weren't sure if there was going to be any new songs or anything like that, and we just sat there and waited.
No, Rhythm of Fighters just got... It was like, hey, the game's out. Here's a DLC pack. Here's a DLC pack. Here's a DLC pack. It's gone.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Oh, no.
No, I was heartbroken. I really wanted to play that too, and my phone at the time couldn't handle it.
Oh.
So it was heartbreaking. By the time I got a phone that could, it would disappeared off the face of the earth.
It's also
so
worth
that
noting,
sucked.
It's also worth noting they don't make KOF All-Star. Netmarble does. They licensed it.
That's right. Yeah.
But Rhythm of Fighters, I believe they actually made and was on there. That was them. I know for sure that Kimi wa Hero was them.
Now, the tactics game is Daimu who's making that, right? Is that a license thing, or is that just they're the ones that they got them to develop it, and SNK is actually distributing it? Okay, so we just don't know that.
I am not completely sure as to where all the paperwork is on that one.
Not say nor confirm 100% on any of that.
I started KOF All-Star. We got that early on, and I messed with it, and it was just... God, it was confusing. There was so much stuff in there, and I was just like, what the heck?
Yeah, and once you get past the first week of, hey, new player, here's some cool shit, then you're fucked. Because I played the Japanese one on launch.
Right. You were the one who told me the gacha was really brutal
and I
in that game.
promptly stopped.
Right.
Yeah, not for me.
Yeah.
I'll just look at everyone else sharing cool screenshots, the Valentine's costume Mary and stuff, and I'm like, that's cool, and then done.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the artwork is great. The artwork is fun for that game.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I play FFRK, because the gacha rates are actually really fair in that game. And it's funny, that game has been it's on its 6th year or 7th year or something like that, and honestly, I think that's probably why it's still going, is because their rates are fair, honestly.
Yeah.
The more people who feel like the rates are fair, the more they're likely they would spend more money on it, I think. So, I mean, if they made it so if you did a 10-pack pull in Teppen, which guaranteed you to choose 3 epics, I would probably pay for pulls. But I know that if I pay for a pull, I might get nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, for me, I'm really glad I did not get into gacha games. I had a bunch of friends oh, you should play. I'm like, nope.
Play Fake
I like spending my money. I like spending my money on actual merch I can touch most of the times. So that's what it is for me. Yeah. I mean, look at this body pillow. I'd rather blow 100 on that instead of a mobile game.
You definitely touch a body pillow and not a digital character. So.
And yet people wonder why we still buy physical copies of games.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, dude, did you see what happened yesterday? This is crazy.
No.
I read like the status of like 6 people saying, sorry, our tournament's canceled today because Steam had a problem.
What?
So online tournaments couldn't run because Steam was messed up, and I think people couldn't log in or something like that. Single point of failure, digital. You know what I mean? Like this is the thing. It's like,
I mean, in all fairness, if we're doing an online tournament,
yeah, that's
like
true.
it's not really a single point of failure.
But it's just like
yeah.
that stuff kind of scares me. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Again,
well, especially since now we're getting the decks. Jeez.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
that's kind of scary.
There's a reason why I'm gonna also buy 2 versions of KOF 15. I'm gonna have the Steam version and a physical copy on PS4, so that I always have it at the ready, no matter what. I mean, unless I lose power.
Was that what it was? Was it a maintenance that Steam did? Because I saw a ton of people tweet that down, so I wasn't sure if that was an expected thing or an unexpected thing.
But I mean, that still seems weird that having Steam having maintenance means you can't play a fighting game online, even because of what, the DRM?
Probably because you can't play them online without Steam connecting, right? Or, I don't know. I'm not sure what the situation was. I just saw a bunch of people saying that yesterday, so... which was unfortunate. But yeah, that's a good call then. Just don't run stuff on Tuesdays then, right? Don't run tournaments on Tuesdays.
But
it's always Tuesday, isn't it? Always.
Something blow up something.
Right, exactly. Yipes was one of them that I saw cancel his tournament, so.
Oh, wow.
But, I mean, what game was it?
He was running Strive, I think it was. But Blast Harbor complains it's peer-to-peer, but it uses Steam servers to connect players to each other.
That makes sense.
There you go. That makes sense. Oof. Wow.
I'd also like to point out how many things their maintenance is on Tuesday in general, like even Phantasy Star Online.
I think most things realize that Tuesday is probably one of the lower traffic days for those things, right? So... I think it's just because everybody's too busy watching the Tuesday show, right? I mean, nobody wants to play anything because...
And where can we find the Tuesday show?
On the twitch.tv/UltraChenTV.
And what time is that?
That is on at freaking 5:30 p.m. Pacific
You were not ready.
I was not ready for that at all, dude.
Oh my
YouTube,
God.
I almost said all these other things, and I was like,
Which, by the way, this show is also available on YouTube, usually the following day in the morning.
Yes, youtube.com/UltraChenTV.
UltraChenTV.
Exactly. So
check out the synchronized playlist.
that's right.
Watch all the things if you're new to the show.
Yes, exactly.
We talk a lot.
We sure do.
Oh man.
I still can't believe we're in like the 30s of this series.
Dude.
Oh yeah, happy 30th anniversary show,
30th
whatever you want to
episode.
call it. Happy 30th show, you guys. Yay.
Are we actually in the 30th show now?
We are past the 30th. This is like 33 or something.
Dang. Okay, let me see. We're at 32. This
32.
is the 32nd show.
Yeah, we're on 32. So 33 is the TGS special.
Dang. Okay.
That sounds pretty cool.
Go us, dude. Yay. Yeah. Let's go.
I'm gonna call that our Club 33 show.
Club
so
33
there you go.
show.
Yeah. That was a terrible Disney nerd
Right, that's
joke.
the Disney
Sorry.
thing, right?
I'm not
Yeah.
a Disney nerd. I went to anime instead. Sorry.
I've actually been at Club 33 before. That's
Is it
cool.
33?
Wait, you have?
Yeah,
You
was,
went?
Is it 33?
Was it Club 33 or was it Club 30? It's 30 something. It is 33.
33, you guys. It's 33.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
I know Cone would know because he's definitely been there before. So,
Yeah,
has
Star
a
Wars
funny
actually
story.
has
It is
been
33,
anime
yeah.
for a minute. They had a manga in the mid 2000s.
Cone and Jason went there one time, and they ate. And while wandering around, Cone noticed that there was this really cool door that led out to the balcony. So he's like, "Cool." So he went out the door, went out to the balcony. This is stuff that Cone does, right? He just does things like that. He went out onto the balcony, and while he was standing out on the balcony, the people at the restaurant did not notice, and they set a table in front of the door and sat some customers down there and trapped him outside.
Wow.
That is not the direction I expected that story to go. But you have exceeded my expectations.
So he got stuck outside. For us, it was
Tuesday.
For us, no, it was a large group. It was largely, I think it was...
Jasmine hair.
Oh, sorry. I think it was actually Wizard's birthday, and like Tom Cannon, Tony Cannon, and a whole bunch of guys were there. And it was really interesting because when we did that, Seth Killian was there and everything. We were there till very late, and after we were done, the park was already closed. And so we were walking out of the park, and the park was empty. And the funny thing was, I was like, this is so bizarre to see the park empty. Like, we were escorted out by like a security guy. He was like, I have to walk you guys out. And he has the flashlight, and he's flashlighting everyone. I was like, this is really interesting. This is really cool that it's so empty. I've never seen Disneyland like this. I pulled out my phone to take pictures, and the guy's like, you can't take pictures of the park while it's empty. He's like, you cannot do this. And I was like, what?
Branding.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, okay.
It's branding.
It was crazy.
That is true.
Never even thought about it that way, so...
Now, the craziest thing for me now is that in the last, like, decade, the Disney cats have gotten so big. And James, you would be one of those people in the Disney Twitter cats, discussion groups if you had like an annual pass and you went all the time. Like, I know you would be bringing treats for those damn cats.
Dude, I was obsessed with the Disney cats before I had cats. I would always try to find them. Like, I would always look for Disney cats, dude. Like, I couldn't ever find... I very rarely see them, though. They're hard to spot a lot of the time.
Are you kidding me? One sat in my lap when Katie and I were at dinner.
Serious?
Don't look at me. Here, look at her.
I was looking at her. Are you serious, dude? Oh.
Yes.
I'm so jealous, dude. I'm mad.
It was, I wanted to keep the cat. It was a big, black, fluffy, elegant looking kitty cat.
I'm surprised.
Biggest, longest, bushiest, fluffiest, like Pusheen looking tail. And Katie and I were at Trader Sam's outside on the patio. And I told her, I was like, oh, a Disney cat. And she's like, a what? And I'm like, they're Disney cats. And she's like, I have never seen one before. And I'm like, watch. And I'm like, come here.
She's not
and he was just chilling with us during the whole dinner.
They help keep the park clean, actually, of like rodents and stuff like that.
They do.
That's one of why they have them. But I was actually saying I was surprised that they would have a black cat there. Like, I thought they would try.
Well, I'm under the impression they didn't put them there.
Right, but even though they might find
Disney cats, they just appear. They're magical.
Right,
like the park.
Once they see them,
appear.
I'm sure they're going to vaccinate them, give them all their shots, and then leave them back there. But they could probably, knowing Disney, they would have the power to choose the cats and export them if they don't want them around.
Knowing Disney, they have probably figured out a way to actually activate a force field to sort them.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, but
like, there's definitely
they knew I was a
kitty.
You're right. They knew I was Kitty. They're like, oh, she's our people. She's cool. No. This one will feed you. No, go to her.
UCLA was the same way. They had campus cats that they were just strays that wandered on the campus. They would make sure they give them all the shots and everything, and then just leave them on there. They were mostly, however, on North Campus, which if you went to UCLA, South Campus was all the science and the nerds, and all the North Campus was all the literature and art and all that stuff like that.
So they have library cats?
So I never saw the campus cats because I was never on that side of the campus. I was always in the nerd side of the campus. That's also where the arcade was.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Dude, library cats would be
closer
sick.
to the Brahmin and stuff like that up on the street.
Oh, yeah. The south side of campus is where Wilshire is, where all the...
And like Westwood.
Yeah, Westwood.
Street. Yeah.
Although when I was going there wasn't a lot of good ramen restaurants. However, the best Mongolian barbecue restaurant I have ever been to, called Mongols, was there. And that's how I got introduced to Mongolian barbecue, with the noodles and all that stuff like that. And even after I graduated, I would just drive back there every once in a while just to eat it. It's gone now, and it makes me so sad that I will never be able to eat that place, because their noodles were the best noodles, like, out of any Mongolian barbecue I've ever been to. It was amazing. And they were one of the ones that was all you can fit in the bowl. And so we all learned all the tech.
You stored it. It's like shaking your slushie.
Yeah. Like the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like Genghis Khan. You just keep filling it and stacking it, and then you start making your own tech of layering So you get like more meat and stuff.
How to make the meat into a bowl shape so that you could add more noodles.
Yep.
Basically,
Layering.
it was funny because they do it because they don't want you to eat all the meat, right? But for me, it was just the noodles. I would always get the Mongolian barbecue, put as little meat as possible, just enough to sate my meat, desires. But then I would just like mountain of noodles. God, I used to like I was really using my noodle to figure out how to get that to work, dude. So. No pat on the shoulder for that one.
So I really like Proud Soul's comment here. Maybe they didn't want the science nerds experimenting on the cats, like it's fucking Reanimator or something.
I know, right? Oh, man.
I just want you to watch this video later so you can see what the camera saw for my reactions to you opening your mouth.
No, I saw. I definitely saw.
Why are we like this?
Like,
Why
if it
are
weren't for the
we
fact that I
always
felt
like
I'd be interrupting you, I definitely was going to be like, "Mwah, good night, everybody."
See, I like what Seth says in the chat. It was a Tetris skill, basically, the noodle stacking, right? So there you go.
Personally, I'm a big fan of King 49 and Rocket Punch.
Yeah.
Just giving you ellipses.
The Akuma. That's what I always call it. Because that's all he ever said in any of his win quotes and stuff was ... And that's it.
I'm not going to lie. One of my favorite highlights from old Street Fighter or the Akuma is actually the Alpha 2 storyline against Gen, where he actually is like, Master Gen. I was like, look at you showing respect.
Right.
Put respect on the man's name, alright.
I mean, that's a good one, but my all-time favorite forever will be Pocket Fighter and his whole story.
Okay,
Best
everything
one.
in Pocket Fighter is just...
What was Akuma's story in Pocket Fighter?
Oh my god, so let me tell you. Akuma,
lab coat
has his... Yeah, here's my glasses. Professor Gintoki, anyways. Akuma had his island, alright? His island, lonely, crotchety old Akuma. Well, somebody came along and bought his island and opened up an amusement park on it. So he couldn't get the training, he didn't get his silence, so he was forced to go on a boat and go find somewhere where he could train and get back to trying to beat up Ken and Ryu. So he took a little vacation from his island. It is precious, and I love it. And that's where the whole like Akuma on vacation with the Hawaiian shirt and everything basically started. Yeah, like that's kind of where all that started forming. So
when you first said someone bought his island, my first reaction to that was geese. Because I feel like geese would be the one who bought the island.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just gonna say geese bought the island, and now we have CVS because of it.
But then he lost his investment to a monsoon, which is why he developed the super move, the Raging Storm.
Is that actually a real storyline?
Not even slightly.
I
couldn't tell.
Listen to him right now.
So, by the way, also as a little fun side note, as you may know, the past few days I've been playing Castlevania Order of Ecclesia.
Yes.
And one of the attacks you can get is it's a thrown wind slash. And I was looking at this, I was like, this looks kind of suspiciously like a Reppuken. So then I chained two of them back to back. They stacked together and became a double Reppuken. And I was like, this is a little suspicious. So then I did the super move, like item crash with those, and it's fucking Raging Storm.
So there was no...
It's 100% geese.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Oh my god.
It is 100%.
You need to put that on. You need to record that. You need to show everybody.
Yeah,
you really do.
I want to see that.
I want to see that. I'm sure a lot of other people do now too.
Tweet it on the SNKronize account so people can see that.
Yep, synchronized account. By the way, for everyone who's new in the chat, we do have a Twitter synchronized account also.
Yeah, but you'd never know by the fact that there's no scrolling banner and no Kyo face.
Oh, Jesus.
Where's our Kyo?
What have you done?
Where all my stuff go?
Because when your streaming stuff crashed earlier, you would have probably lost the changes.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
So, I can't even do it. Kitty, point down.
What?
Your face. synchronized show. Now I feel like I'm in the Aliens.
Oh, like Space Invaders?
Yeah.
Oops, not this one.
Yo, I didn't know you could do that!
Are you? Do not star swipe me.
Kitty,
Do not.
point down. Kitty, point down.
Kitty now broadcasting from Australia.
There you go.
The introduction to the opposites.
Thank you. Okay, appreciate that.
There's a story of a girl named Kitty who was streaming with two very goofy guys.
No, that's how I used to put Tubo and David on the table. I would rotate them slightly so the bottoms
like
would
have
cut
really
off,
janky perspective.
and then their bottoms, the bottom sides would be cut off to match the table angles. That's how I did that.
Wow.
Before. Yeah.
James, is there a shatter effect?
Oh,
Can we shatter my
You
expectations?
probably
please?
have to put in a plugin for
Yeah,
it.
that's gonna be a plug-in. I don't think that's gonna have any sort of things like that.
we
Darn.
have a star
Okay,
wipe?
we'll work on that.
We have a star.
We'll work on that. Oh God. Oh
All
God.
sorts of stuff here. I didn't even realize.
Oh, are we
You
just?
could do like the invert
we're just
color
doing
and like
this
stop
now.
time.
Yeah.
Like
So
Zawardo.
Kitty is an old.
Don't the world on me! Don't stop!
They definitely don't
The
have a
rave.
shatter. They have a cool. They have a warm. They have bloom.
Oh, like Xbox 360 year one?
Yeah.
Oh
Sketch.
Bloom all the things.
Blur. Oh.
Doom,
my
doom,
God.
doom, doom,
Jesus.
doom. Do the sketch one.
Am I in trouble?
Yeah, take on me.
Oh.
I gotta reach through.
That's enough.
Sorry for all the people who are listening to this through podcast. I don't know what's happening now.
Oh, they know exactly what's happening.
I'm
You don't just
so
blurt
sorry.
out take on me and not know what it is.
I just deal with this with them.
You know, when you started it, it sounded like you were gonna yawn.
Oh yeah.
You're right.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
That happened.
Mwah, good night,
That-
everybody. That's true. I mean, what would we close the show out with today then, if we don't have a reveal or anything like that? Well, we got the Fatal Fury story, so we could do a Fatal Fury team theme, something or other, right? So
We need
I
a
know
chicken
exactly what we need to
nugget.
do.
We need a chicken nugget, Joe Higashi. We need like bad
Okay,
photos.
we do need that. But I think we should close out on Oh Angel.
Oh Angel?
Yeah.
Which one's that one?
It's the end credits theme to Fatal Fury the motion picture.
Oh,
I think it's Woe Angel. W-O-A-H.
The best song ever. Big hype.
Let's just see if I can find it this way. Oh
Oh,
Angel.
it's Oh Angel. Okay.
Oh Angel.
Yes, it is Oh Angel. Yes.
play it out. Let's close out on Take On Me. I mean, if we did that.
Just try to distort it a little more.
What the hell? Will you just stop? Oh my
I would have
God.
to do it like this first, right?
Oh no.
Always something there to remind me.
No, I just know if you guys are gonna have it on there, then do the high note. Try your hardest to do the high note
Oh,
right
no,
now.
no. If you get me actually in karaoke singing mode, I will hit
Oh,
that
here we
high
go.
note 100% of the time.
You get me to a karaoke bar and drinking, and I'll try it.
I will do that note every single time, but I am not in karaoke singing mode right now, so it is not going to happen. Yeah. Because that song also was on the original Karaoke Revolution.
Oh, jeez.
Before they made Rock Band, I think, so.
Oh kids. Oh kids of mine.
I mean, I could also do the one from that they did in South Park with "Loving You."
Oh God.
No.
Horse blows up.
Right. Dude, there was a video someone actually pointed me. There's this one Filipina chick who's like, they call her the Filipina Mariah Carey, And dude, like,
oh jeez,
she did like that, and she's ridiculous. I have
so she could break a glass with her voice.
Probably,
basically, is what you're saying.
They had all these videos, like, so whoever showed it to me was like linking all these like vocal coaches react to this singing, and like all the vocal coaches were like listening, and then she would like hit those notes, and they'd just be like, I gotta watch that again, and they would like rewind it and do it again. Dude, like, she was ridiculous. I forgot what her name was. So will the deluxe edition of KOF 15 only be available for PS and Xbox?
Most likely.
They don't make deluxe editions for Steam right?
They don't make physical editions for Steam.
Right, but I mean, like, they can't make like the deluxe edition with a slot in there that just gives you the code for the game or something.
More often than not, no. It's typically it's not worth it for them to make the whole production line of the extras, just to sell you a digital code.
Right.
Also, because of the way the world is now, like in terms of like marketing decisions, you're gonna have to wait like 4 months before limited run games gets the rights to do that. Right. In which case, you've already bought the game, and you have to wait for that to arrive. And
it's like the tricky thing. It's like, I know people love, you know, PCs and having everything digital and stuff, but these are the things that we
like I said, I have to buy it twice.
Okay. So Soul Bruce Lee, what you can do is basically, we're going to buy our fancy deluxe editions through Zen Market. The $250 plus ones that come with artwork of your choice.
Like the free
you get to pick five. You get to pick 5 different artworks from King of Fighters 15. And I'm probably gonna blow like $500 just to grab 2 of those artworks with 2 deluxe boxes sent from Zen Market through the SNK online shop. So if nobody has seen them yet, do we still have that photo, you guys? So everyone can see what we're talking about?
The photo. But also, just for what it's worth, we don't know if we're getting them one or not.
Right, because US, I thought they were getting one, but it just wasn't as good or something like that.
No, we don't know for sure yet.
Okay, so we don't know anything then.
No,
okay.
I mean, like, Pixel will probably have a bundle. There probably will be a equivalent bundle for America, but the Japanese bundles are fucking bananas.
Yeah.
After seeing all the Japanese different bundles, deluxe or regular edition, you know, they have different editions. If you don't want the artwork, they have another deluxe edition minus the artwork, cheaper price.
Your deluxe bonuses.
Like,
I mean, it's just
it's wonderful. You can literally just pick whatever you want. So it's great.
Just go to the Japan site. We can probably find
Yeah, should be able to. And it'll link you to the SNK online shop from here.
Right.
I don't know if chat has seen these. I know a lot of people haven't seen them yet, so I just want to put it up on stream as much as possible so you guys could check it out. So this is everything that comes in the deluxe bundle.
Well, the Max Deluxe bundle, you get one of everything, but you can actually pick,
which is amazing.
This, I want this bundle that has the AES softbox and the game and the soundtrack, but I don't need the portrait.
Right, so here's the limited combos here, right? So these are the ones that probably come with one pick. So here's the complete set.
There it is, complete set.
Yeah. So actually,
that comes
if you buy
with
this,
one of every.
You get one picture. You pick.
Which one would you guys get? You would get 4, right? PS4.
Yeah, I don't own a PS5.
Right. I'm just wondering if you're just like future-proofing yourself.
So I definitely have the cabinet game case holder because I bought it with the 14 Ultimate Edition, and it's fucking awesome. I really like it.
So it still looks like you have to pick which of the pictures, even on the complete.
You do.
Set, right?
Yeah,
you do. You get to pick one
of everything.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And I do believe that all of them are matching sets. So if you get like the Mai Shiranui portrait, you get the Mai Shiranui soft.
You get the game cover. Yeah. So there are like 3 that I already really want, and it makes it just so hard to decide. Because the Fatal Fury team, Mai, and Iori are the ones that I want the most.
Yeah, those are clearly the 3 best ones.
I mean, I love the base cover of 15.
Yeah, but
I do too. I love with having all the characters on there, and I think that's great and nice artwork too. But it's just like you really have to just buckle down because these are what, $250 each?
Yeah, $200
for the complete set.
Yeah, the complete set's $260 US.
Okay.
Plus shipping.
Right.
And so all said and done, to get two of these of the complete set is going to be like 600.
Yep.
Right. Well, so for Seth, you should probably pre-order, and then if it comes out in the US, you can always cancel the pre-order.
Nope.
No?
Not
No,
if
you
you're buying it
cannot.
through Zen
No,
Market.
you cannot.
Oh.
Because you're buying it through Zen Market. Zen Market is making the purchase.
Right.
And
yeah,
they're
yeah,
not
yeah,
going to like
yeah,
cancel.
Yeah, they're going to be
Yeah.
mad at you. Okay.
They
Yeah.
can't do that. And, you know, mind you, with the way things have been, don't know if you're going to get it on time as well.
Yeah.
Like, are you more
So-
interested in the photos, the pictures, or are you interested in having multiple of the MVS cases as well and stuff?
Well, and the art book.
All of
Because
the
also
above,
the
yes.
art book might not come in the same art book might not come in any of the other regions.
right, but I'm just saying, like,
Exactly.
what if you guys bought two of them and I'll help pay for a second one and collect, like, the cabinet that you already have, and I can
Yeah,
take
so-
one
so-
MVS
so-
box?
Oh, no, that's totally fine,
No,
James.
we
I
can
am
totally
so
start
down for
something
that.
out.
Yeah, yeah.
I want a softbox. Kitty wants all the portraits.
Right.
So if we get like another one of the big case sets, then you can totally get like the box and whatever, and then Kitty will just take your portrait and pay that
Right,
difference or
exactly.
something.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I was
Exactly.
thinking of something
Yeah.
like that. 'Cause
Easy
then
peasy.
I could get the art book. I could get one.
Oh, no,
MVS
100%.
case
We
and
will
stuff like
totally
that.
do that.
Yeah, okay.
We will totally
Yeah,
do
no, we
that.
can totally work things
Okay.
out. But yeah, because the only thing
Yeah.
I care about is getting at least one of the soft boxes, preferably two, but at least one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, teamwork makes the dream work.
All
That's
day.
right. Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
So,
all the games
no,
are
I'm-
region free these days, right? All consoles are region free these days. I'm pretty sure, aren't they?
I can't swear to that.
Okay. I thought that was
Don't
the case.
think so.
I hope so, but I can't swear to it.
I mean, the fact that I can just create a Hong Kong account and buy those Hong Kong versions of all those other games, right? So
Yeah.
I think they just don't care anymore.
But yeah, just for any other collectors and stuff, I was talking about the art book differences too, is so like Samurai Showdown and KOF 14, the art books that came out with the Japanese collector's editions are not the same ones that Europe and the US got. Samurai Showdown's is pretty distinctly different. KOF's is not as severe, but it's definitely different. So
and I still need the Sam Show art book.
The Japanese art book?
Yes, because it's flawless for every single tiny ass detail for any cosplayer that is doing any character.
It
It is amazing.
It has the most complete concept art, and none
It
of
really
the,
does.
The European collector's edition that Pix and Love released doesn't have all the same concept art, and like,
Nope.
I mean, I love that book and that collector's edition, but like concept art goes a long way for me. Like you've seen people talking about like, you know, the KOF 14 concept art stuff of like what Whip almost looked like with a
Right.
redesign and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like that shit's so cool.
Yeah. And what was it? All of Darley's like other badass designs.
right.
Like,
Erica,
yeah.
oh
like
man,
Darley's
she's
10
got some
different swords she
great-
almost had.
Yeah.
She almost had a fucking lightsaber.
Yeah. Yeah. No, she went full tech samurai at one point, and I'm just like, oh my god, I would just want a whole fighting game of Darley's concept art because it was just
Darley
amazing
fighter.
characters. Yes.
It would be called Darley What If. And just have like 10 different Darleys fighting each other. Oh man.
No, a lot of concept art is absolutely amazing, but I do have to say, I'm really glad Gro ended up looking what he looked like.
Who did?
Grow
Seeing
in Soul
from
Calibur.
Gro, Soul
Okay,
Calibur
okay,
6. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen
But
any
let's
of
be-
those other concept art.
Let's be honest. That's the only reason I paid attention to the damn game. All right.
It's a
Let's
good
be honest.
game,
It's the
man.
only.
It's a good game, but I don't even pay attention to it for the characters at all. So,
Oh man.
but yeah, no, I mean,
mean-
SNK has always been really good about concept art, especially like being honest with their concept art. Like finding out
Yeah.
that Adelheid was designed before '99.
Oh really? Oh
He's
dang, okay.
he's actually an old design that they never got to integrate until much later.
Okay, okay.
And there's a couple of characters like that.
So
They're
was
like,
it?
whoa!
I mean, did they? Those old designs were like not for Adelheid, but then they decided to apply it to Adelheid.
they're
basically?
legitimately Adelheid.
Okay. Wait.
Adelheid and Rose and the Panther all together.
So they
in
were
one
designed to be
Far as we can tell.
Rugal's kid, right? Rugal's kid, right? Okay,
Yes.
okay. They just never actually got to put them into the game until
Mm-hmm.
then. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, and then like there's like 10 pages of potential bow designs originally, which is super fucking
Dang,
funny.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the
We
thing,
really
right?
need to look at those. We should do that on one show. Just look at all the what if concept
so one of the
art.
good things is that a lot of that concept art is actually just on the PlayStation version of 99. They just put them on the disc.
Yeah. Were they unlocked right away?
I think you had to beat the game once.
Okay.
That's
okay.
it. It's pretty easy. And then you get to hear all the best fucking music in that game too.
No, I never got 99. So, because honestly, KOF 13 I think was the first one that I ever bought. So.
Wow.
Oh well, I had 98, but that came with someone bought me a Dreamcast, and I think they gave that to me as a gift with the Dreamcast. So it was like for my birthday or something. Yeah.
Someone has good taste.
Yeah. They gave me that and an MV.
Someone are very generous at giving gifts.
Marvel
My
1,
goodness.
which had a full tag.
Yeah.
And the 4-player mode.
Oh, that's right.
That was so bullshit.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Again, I mean, like, obviously, I had always known about KOF, and like I said, up to 98, I paid attention because that was where they were always in the arcade when I played at UCLA. But then I graduated at the start of 99, and that's why I lost track of a lot of them afterwards. So, but I mean, when people ask, like, sometimes someone was like, "Are you gonna play MVC2 on your stream?" I'm like, "Dude, I don't know how to play MVC2. I'm like, I'm garbage at that game." They're like, "What are you talking about?" Because it came out at that exact same time, which was right after I graduated from college. It's also why I never played Third Strike, because that game was at the same time as MVC2, right when I graduated from college, and when I kind of stopped playing because I was concentrating on work and I was focused on, and then I didn't have the arcade available to me. It was only during CVS1/CVS2 and MVC2 time where I finally started going back to Southern Hills Golfland that I actually got into it, but by that time I was too late on Third Strike and MVC2. Otherwise, I probably would also be a big giant Third Strike head and being like, "It's the greatest game ever," like.
Don't mess with Third Strike fans; they don't play it. Don't mess with Mark of the Wolves fans; they don't play it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're both the same game. Okay, so Nidhogg has a question, and I'm gonna be like, no.
Yeah.
Name your favorite KOF song/theme.
Right. No.
No, because the fact is that, like, that's like making me pick between, like, my two children.
Right.
Like,
I was about to say that's the classic.
you have like 500 tracks, and at least 100 of them are fucking bangers.
Right.
And you're like,
Yeah,
pick one.
there are far too many. But
Like, I know-
Trash Head is what mostly pops into my mind lately, so there's that for you. So
I'm a huge fan of Dear Falling Angel.
yeah, you are.
Yeah, Dear Falling Angel is fucking
Yeah, you
amazing. It's at least way the hell up there. Queen from KOF 11 is fucking awesome. I'm a huge fan of that one.
I'm a fan of the waltzes, so there's that.
Adelheide's
And,
03 theme, which starts out with Chopin's Revolutionary and then turns into, like, hardcore EDM. Oh,
There's
Gaitendo's
too many
theme
good
is
songs.
so good. But that's his actual theme from Bariki.
Oh, they just
They arranged it a bit for 11, but yeah, it's from Bariki originally. That song's fucking
Look how
awesome.
much I love Kyo. Look how much I love
That's
Kyo.
fucking funny.
Look how much I love Kyo. Oh, Kyo. Good Kyo. Good Kyo.
K-Dash theme
This
for
is
11
so
is
awkward,
super
but I
good.
love it.
Which I think that
Oh, man.
is 75 O2 YOM, or is that the 11 one? Oh, Rhythmic Hallucination arranged is amazing. Yes.
Diet
we went
is
through all the
fun.
backgrounds. We talked about doing the songs one of these days, but that episode would
It's-
last like 10 hours, right? So
Well, I mean, after TGS,
Or
we're
if
probably
we
not
get
gonna
cut
have a
off.
trailer.
maybe we could just go through some of them.
Yeah, we can at least maybe knock out some of them on
we
a
could
day,
do one a week,
like one game a week.
one song a week. Like just
Oh.
bring out our favorite song and just.
Well,
be
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to do like a retrospective and do a couple of games at a time, like listen to like maybe 10, 20 seconds or something.
I mean, if you're down to just listen to snippets like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as we don't get in trouble, I think that's fine because it's basically what we did with the backgrounds.
Yeah, I mean, it's video game music, so that shouldn't get
Yeah.
DMCA.
We'll
Yeah.
probably have to at least use the original versions and not an arranged version. I think that'll help.
Yeah.
Also, just for the record, probably my favorite from 14, at least as far as the 14 originals, Psycho Soldier.
Oh yeah.
I actually really like the Psycho Soldier version in 14.
Okay.
Ding doodle doom 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 doodle doom 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 doodle doodle doom. I'm just like, oh. Other than that, though, it's also Rio versus Geese, the like pissed off cyber remix of Soy Sauce for Geese from Art of Fighting 2.
Okay.
That remix is a fucking.
That's a good one. So, if we're gonna go into songs, we have to go into the cringy. It's gonna be painful but funny. The raps that they did. That one CD you have.
The Fatal Fury, everyone singing whatever. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Hearing my Shiranui rap is something you never want to do, and I need to get into my cosplay and like lip sync that shit on TikTok.
Oh god.
Because it is hilariously bad. And I should probably do that.
Yeah, the Choi intro. That's super obnoxiously loud. Ding 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 ding.
Why do you guys hate that so much?
Because it also comes like immediately after Fairy on the 98 UM soundtrack, and it's twice the volume.
Okay,
and not only that, we constantly listen to that when we're driving. So we'll just be grooving into all the other songs, and then that damn Cho song.
Yeah.
And just like completely kills the mood in the car.
Also, for the record, Fairy is amazing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Chizuru's theme is so good.
There's literally no deluxe edition on the American website. It's
no
all
collector's edition.
Yeah, collector, everything.
No, you won't find them on any American website. You have to straight go to the Japanese website, translate it, and make your purchase through that or the online shop.
Okay.
Yeah. No, the 11 soundtrack is fantastic, and yeah, Cutting Edge, the sequel to Dear Falling Angel, is also a good one. But yeah, we can sit here and talk about music for hours. It's bad. Yeah,
I just like that they use like turbo engine / jet engine sound effects, and it's always been a joke. Like, one of our friends gave us little turbo engine keychains, and when you push them, they light up and they make that same exact sound. So I was like, look, I could play Falling Angel on this for you, because
she razzed me pretty good for it.
Yeah, I do.
13 came with that collector's soundtrack.
Yeah, the King of Soundtracks, the 4-disc set.
Yeah, how good is that set?
It's pretty solid.
Pretty solid.
Yeah, it's only missing like one or two that like I personally would have put in, but as far as like everything it's covering, it does a pretty good job.
Because I have that, right? And
I think I have 3 of them.
I think I ripped it, and so I have it all digitally, but I just don't. I have no room on my phone.
Oh, no.
I have no disk space on there.
No, Seiryu, you are not alone. Most of the arranged 11 is not as good as the original, sadly. It changes the mix so heavily that it just feels foreign.
Yeah.
Also, I really wish I had the legendary disc 5.
What's the legendary disc 5?
So the King of Soundtracks, there's a 5th disc that was only given out at events.
Oh, Jesus.
So, like, KBR has one, and he definitely rubbed it in my face. I was like, you bastard.
You have it digitally. Not even digitally?
No.
The thing is, I haven't even tried, but it's also, of the people who got it, I don't know who ripped it, if anybody.
Yeah, but I gotta imagine it's out there.
I mean, I definitely bought a few CDs originally I bought a few CDs recently that I have not been able to find digitally. Dang. I'm going to have to rip them myself to put them on Internet Archive so that someone else can hear them.
Yeah, I mean...
Pretty much, yeah. It's there's a lot of SNK music out there. There's a ton.
Purposes. I mean, I'm still the kind of guy who buys all my music just because I want to support the artists that I like. I still buy physical versions of the ones that, in particular, that I want to support. But I still want to see these things ripped for archival purposes, because although I prefer physical to digital, having both, it's like basically having the fire alarm that uses batteries and the fire alarm that's hooked up to your power. You have to have both of them, right? Just in case the battery runs out of one, or just in case you get a blackout. You want both. Yeah. And so for stuff like music, games, and stuff like that, having both physical and digital, I think, is really important.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, in my car, I have the ability to, like, put things on SD card and whatever, so I don't have to keep the CDs in my car in the summer, you know?
Exactly. I mean, most people, again, we've talked about before, don't even own CDs anymore, so... I
started thinking about fucking Escaflowne. This beautiful jewel from the Mystic Moon.
What?
This is a CD.
I'm confused.
It's an old anime reference.
Oh, okay.
James needs to watch Escaflowne.
I mean, there's a lot of things that people want me to watch from anime, right? So.
Yeah, we could be singing Escaflowne songs like all damn day long. So. I'm proud of myself. I have the physical original soundtrack, so I'm glad I never got rid of it. I got that.
Yeah, I'm super.
Oh my god, do you remember all of the anime remix techno songs that they used to have? Oh my god.
Gonna have to be more specific.
You still have any of those? Do you still have any of those? I think I have like 2 because I felt like I was getting gypped. Felt like I was getting robbed.
The digital version of Disc 5 does exist on the online.
Oh, okay. There
Good
you
shit.
go. He's found it. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Good to know.
So okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's good.
I
Well,
don't even
at least we
remember,
can hear
what
it some way.
What wound up being on it. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm curious to hear what's on it.
Yeah, I'm just glad at least Queen made it into the main King of Soundtracks. Because King is just such a good ass track.
I'll check this later
Yeah.
on. So I just want to see if I ripped the King of Soundtracks. That's all. I just want to see if I actually have it.
But I think we're good for the time being.
I think we're good for today. I mean, we're waiting for the big show.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Next week.
TGS.
Next week's gonna be intense.
And we will be doing another very extended show, just like we did.
Yeah, we're probably not
Last
gonna be able
time.
to shut the hell up.
Yeah, we'll be talking for a while. Probably be another 3-hour show.
Like it's seriously gonna be like, oh, it's midnight. So now into the next 10 minutes of the presentation as we review.
Pretty much. Oh man,
I
it's gonna be
call,
fun, though.
I call in sick to work Thursday.
Right. I mean, so for you guys again, for who weren't here earlier, next week, Tokyo Game Show, their broadcast is going to be on their their Thursday morning. Which is our Wednesday night. And so supposedly it's supposed to start at 9 p.m. Pacific time. So we're going to start the stream at about 8 o'clock, do our usual welcome, hello. And then at 9, we will do the restream. You'll do our live reaction stuff.
And we're going to be sitting here staring, wiggling in our chairs like, oh man, what are they going to do? What are they going to do?
It'll be that Cat and Shaq video, you know, where you see the cat and then Shaq. Yeah. And then we're going to do that live next week.
Yes.
So, and then probably.
So it'll be live reactions, live news right there. We're all going to share it together. So it's definitely going to be a show you guys do not want.
Don't want to miss, because I think it should get cut out on the microphone for a minute.
Yeah, I know.
Sounded like the show you don't want
to miss the show.
Okay.
I just put show will be fire.
Dude, honestly, I've already got everything out of Nintendo I expect to ever get from them, so I'm not expecting too much out of the Direct tomorrow.
Oh, really?
I would like to. I mean, I would like to be optimistic, but, like, I'm getting a new Metroid next month. They're never going to give me back F-Zero, so I've already got everything I'm going to get out of them.
You're like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I mean, I'm already been burnt out from Animal Crossing the last, 3 months, hardly playing it. So even if the coffee shop came, I don't think I would even be excited for that anymore. So there's that, too.
Yep, 2 hours later than normal next week.
Yep, 2 hours later than normal. So basically, 15 minutes ago from right now.
Damn, is that what time it is?
Because it's 8:15 right now, so we'll start at 8 on the other one.
But yeah, so next Wednesday, later show. Gonna run quite a lot of time. It's gonna be a good time, though. We're gonna have new reveals, new interesting stuff, and from there we all need to keep watching social media and Japanese social media like a hawk for everyone who uploads footage from the invitational demo.
Right, exactly. So hopefully some of those Japanese influencers will have recorded a bunch of stuff and throw them out there.
Like the dude from Golden Bomber.
Who played Cory.
Who fought Cory.
At EVO, right? Yep. EVO Japan.
Cool. EVO Japan 2019? 2018?
18.
It was 18. Was the first one. Okay.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, and it's
2018.
It's super funny too because Corey was so mad because he's like, I listened to Golden Bomber, I didn't even realize it was him.
Oh no! Oh no! That sucks.
Yes, and I'm at least hoping for a crumb of new merch announcement at TGS. We will
I'm
see.
I'm still hoping for a 30th anniversary Garo Densets event. Where's my Fatal Fury 30th?
I don't think. Did they do something for 25th? They did, right? Didn't they have like the SNK shop?
Yes, yes, they did. They did a little something. We all celebrated
I don't know what they
it.
did for 20th, and then 15th they did the Giga box set of CDs that I would still like commit crimes for.
Right.
I
think it's just neighbor closing their door. That's all. So.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't expect them to announce an online beta next week, but that would be super cool. But I wouldn't expect it. But yeah, probably some like updated merch, perhaps.
Wait, there was a Terry hoodie?
Also worth noting that even if they do announce a beta, it might be a Japanese region beta, so we might have to do what we did for Samurai Showdown, which is create a Japanese account and download it again.
Yeah.
And play the demo. Yeah, there's that too.
Free KOF 11, indeed.
Yes.
I mean,
but I don't know about a Terry hoodie. Do you have an image of it you could pop in the chat? Because I don't know which one you're talking about.
Terry hoodie. I just want to check the
There was a Geese hoodie. There was a Metal Slug hoodie. There was a
No, if it was from a few years back, it might have been like one with just like a star on it or something. Unless you're thinking of some of the unofficial ones, like the Orochanagi stuff, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, because the only hoodies I've been collecting that were official SNK merch are the Hardcore Chocolate Collab SNK hoodies, and I definitely have the Geese Howard one, and the Mai Shiranui one.
I really need to see if I can get myself that Geese one. Like if
it's about time you get a Geese hoodie to match your Geese shirts.
That it'll be fun to wear in the winter.
It is.
And me wanting that hoodie.
Okay, let me see.
Me wanting that hoodie is kind of predictable.
Predictable.
Ah.
Oh.
Are you clicking that link?
That's a banger.
Let me see.
Oh, I'll put it on the screen for Kitty. Here you go. You can see it.
Oh, it's from Wild Ambition. Good luck.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah, good luck.
Damn. Yeah. Oh, and it's got print in the hoodie too. Oh, man. That's so cool. That is too cool.
That's not what I wanted to bring up. That's what I want to bring up. Okay. All right.
Yep. I'm gonna have to see if that's even possible somehow.
All right.
But if you still want different SNK themed hoodies, you can get the Hardcore Chocolate ones through SNK Online Shop and Zen Market.
Yep.
So those are some really cool hoodies. I get compliments on the hoodie all the time from random strangers, even when I'm like at the supermarket. So
also, as a friendly reminder that anything you purchase through Zen Market normally has a $3 per item charge as like their surcharge for being the proxy. But unless anything changes, that does not apply to SNK Online Shop items purchased through Zen Market.
Oh, interesting.
Which again is not a perfectly complete catalog, but it's like 90-something% of it.
Yeah.
And so you don't get charged that extra $3 because they have a partnership.
Right.
So if you want to find like that Geese hoodie, check in Zen Market first, then check SNK Online Shop if they don't have it.
Okay.
Because you know it might save a few bucks that way.
yeah.
Pro tips.
Country's too hot to wear sweatpants. That's fair. Man.
The SNK sweatpants, I do own them. They are quite comfortable.
Yeah, so
but yes, they are 100% for cold weather because those things are heavy, nice, thick sweatpant, cozy material. So they are sturdy sweatpants.
Yeah,
they really are.
That's probably the Hardcore Chocolate one, the My one that you wanted.
That's a good question.
what you have.
If you, there still would be Japan sizes too, right? You'd still have to know them. So large is technically medium in Japan.
Yeah, Japanese large is an American medium,
Right.
Ish.
No, you swatch it. You just basically go up a size
Right.
if you're American. So if you're normally a men's, medium, you're going to be a Japanese large.
Yes, they are Japanese sizes. They are also cut slightly large on the hoodie, but like it's just enough to be like perfectly comfortable.
Right.
Because you got the medium hoodie, right, Kitty?
I purchased both of my hoodies in medium.
Yeah.
So it could just be a little, so it's not super tight. It's just a cozy,
Right.
Slightly baggy hoodie.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I would end up getting like the extra large.
Right.
Because I wear a mostly American
Right.
large.
I still remember the time I didn't know about that, and Justin was in Japan, and he sent me the photo of these shirts. He's like, "Do you want these?" I was like, "Dude, totally, get me some in large." He's like, "I'll get you the extra larges," and I was like,
You
"What
call
are
me
you trying
fat?
to say, Justin?
Yeah.
What are you saying?" And he's like, "No, the size are different." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah. No,
okay.
but then again, like I also got a shirt from Superdry the other day, and I had to get it in like a double XL.
Really, Jesus.
Because that was even made smaller.
Right.
And I'm just like,
Okay. Alrighty.
anyways,
Yeah,
enough
never let the sizes fool you guys.
yeah.
Just make sure it fits.
I am burning up here actually, so I'm gonna go ahead and let's just go ahead and call it a night then.
Done for the night.
Because all these lights and everything
Yeah.
like that, so it's warm over here.
Starting to look like Nick's in an uncomfortable conversation. Oh, I'm not doing so good.
Oh my god! Wow, you just used that.
There we go. I'm playing the old Angel song here.
Such a great song.
Thanks guys for watching and tuning in once again. Please continue to stay safe out there. Please get vaccinated. And hopefully that means we can see each other in person in the future someday at some events and stuff. So take care. Peace out. Again, tune in 2 hours later next week for our
8 o'clock.
official restream.
Next week, 8 o'clock. Tune in.
Oh no. Did you create another gift for yourself?
This is fine.
Someone please make that a gift, please.